and then let's actually fucking enjoy ourselves. Let's watch some stupid shit.
Right. Welcome into Intelligent Aces podcast, episode 128. Holy cow, we're getting up there on these. Like we're pushing on the 2 year 2 year. No. 3 year. Time marches on and all that things. Wait, see, 50, whatever. Anyway,
you're peeking up on how old my streaming life is. That's not fair.
Yeah. So, anyway, welcome into Intelligent Aces podcast. I am your host, my name is Chase, the main ace of Intelligent Aces, alongside my co-host, Nemo Mimi, and I wish I could read backwards really well because I just read your name backwards.
Nightingale is upside
Nightingale
down.
is upside down.
I've gotten used to reading things backwards now because of the Minecraft mod that I'm playing, Wonderland.jar. Really good Minecraft mod.
Read backwards. I just wish I could talk backwards. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah,
somebody could like see a word and then just say it backwards. Like,
I'm able to do that when I'm really fucking tired.
Well, when are you not tired?
Fuck you. You know that? Your logic is invalid and I reject it. Ajax, baby!
Look at it.
Get him, beat him up.
Welcome in, Destroyer.
He's being mean.
I am not. Probably. We're good. We're good. Did I show you I got new headphones finally.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Do they not disconnect as often as these ones do?
Well, these are just straight up Bluetooth. They're not through the USB or whatever.
Dongle.
Ajax, what do you want up? Do you want down? What do you want? You're bouncing all over.
He wants it all.
What do you want?
Hi, baby. Sweet boy.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. You do not act like you're almost 11 years old.
No, you act
old fucking
4.
Man.
He is forever puppy.
You old man. Don't. No.
Oh.
One down.
Because I want treats.
Well, okay.
Treats, motherfucker.
Come here. Over. Oh, yeah. There you go. Want this?
Ugh. After food hiccups, help me.
Ooh, those are brutal.
Now you got a treat. You want me to open up the bedroom so you can go lay down? I closed the bedroom door so you couldn't get in the bedroom. Hello, Freakers. Welcome in. We're doing good. Okay. All right, Ajax, go. Go lay down. Go.
He says, no.
I don't have anything. Don't look at my hand like I'm fixing to eat. It looks at my hand like I'm fixing to give him a treat.
He says, I heard the word.
I just gave him one. You saw me. It was in my hand. He yanked it out of my hand. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Ajax, you're distracting me.
Baby.
Goddamn podcast, Ajax. The fuck. Yeah, we're gonna talk about video games and stuff, probably, maybe, and then I just clicked on a video of watching people crash golf carts, so we're probably gonna watch that too because I want to laugh because video games have been kind of depressing lately.
They really have. The video game industry, the fucking movie industry is kind of doing a little better, but I'll be fucking honest. Video game industry news is just goddamn depressing.
Not really.
So we're trying to bully our host into doing things that make everyone smile. Like for me, I suggested we watch people get arrested and tased because that's always a good time.
I'm listening. I'm gonna go get him another treat so he fucking leave me alone.
Yeah. Little man deserves all the treats.
Yep. All right.
We are doing well. Thank you for asking, Free Chris and JD. At least doing as well as I can on my end. I can't really speak for my co-host. How you doing?
Yep. What do we got here? Edis.
His response to "How are you doing?" was blip.
Well, I just saw a bot come in.
Get him.
Nuked. No, I'm
Discord.
good. I'm good. It's been another long week. Oh. But I'm here. I survived.
He's alive.
Doggy treats.
I finally got approved for medical insurance.
Hooray!
Yay! Now I just need to find a doctor, and in 3 to 4 weeks I'll get my card, and then I have to find a new doctor. Because while I can just go to anyone who takes Medicare right now, as soon as I get on Blue Shield, Blue Cross, they're going to be like, okay, and then we have to have you talk to them and get one,
Isn't it the other way around?
assigned by the. No, I asked.
Blue
I
Cross
asked two
Blue
different
Shield.
people, but
What do you think? Blue Shield, Blue Cross? It's always
it's
Blue Cross, Blue Shield.
Blue Shield.
It's Blue Cross Blue Shield. I'm literally looking at their website right here.
Yeah, bro.
That's what I said.
No, you said Blue Shield Blue Cross. You said them backwards.
Fuck you. No, I did not.
No, she didn't. You heard it backwards, upside down, man.
You want to bet?
Don't
Let me go
fuck
grab
with
your-
me, man.
You have your headphones on the wrong way. Blue Shield, Blue Cross. Blue Cross,
Yeah.
Blue Shield.
Yeah, hopefully I'll be back on antidepressants soon. God
Oh,
damn, I
good.
discovered I fucking need those things. I need them badly.
Well, I would
Life is
say go
hard.
outside, but I have seen the weather there, and I would just
It's
say no, don't go
hot.
outside. Stay inside.
I've already
I
got
would
bugs
share
coming in my
some-
house
I-
right now, and it sucks.
I would share some of the weather with you guys if I could, because it's been like 70 degrees today.
Ah,
Really, really nice. It's actually kind of chilly in my house. I might go put a coat on, kind of deal.
Wow.
fuck you, man. Quit flexing on me. I'm dying here, actively dying. And he's like, I'm gonna go put a sweater on.
Yeah.
We're talking about
Fucking anime girl
games.
moe
I'd
sound
like to
effects.
say I'm excited for Halloween the game. Okay, Halloween the game, is that the
Isn't there like 4 of them? That's Jason.
No. So that's the one that's like one person plays the killer and then there's other survivors, kind of like Dead by Daylight. One person plays Michael, and there's like a bunch of different ways. Like one of the survivors is like main character or whatever, and if the main character person like that was the rules. I remember watching some
That's
stuff about it.
the thing though. I've seen Halloween the game. There's like 2 or 3 of them right now, isn't there? Or, I mean, I know it's not Halloween the game, but one of them literally called Friday the 13th. You play as Jason, and then there's a whole group of people who do shit.
Halloween is Michael Myers.
Michael Myers. Fuck. I
Friday
don't.
the 13th is Jason.
Weird.
Nightmare on Elm Street is Freddy.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's different. I mean, it's all the slasher movies from the 80s and 90s, right?
Yeah.
Those are the main ones.
Says it'll reward you for playing more sneakily and horror inducing rather than just killing. Somehow I doubt that.
So you do you try to scare people instead of killing them. You try to torture them.
You actually try and embody the villain that you're playing instead of just going full murder hobo.
Yeah, imagine that. Bunch of weirdos online.
Oh my god, role playing!
So I do want to bring up. I do want to watch the War Dogs thing with because the thing I sent.
Yeah.
You Nightingale. I kind of want to watch that on there because I thought they did a really cool video. We'll skip through it. We want to watch the whole thing. It's like 10
Yeah, I
minutes
watched
long.
most all of it. I think right there at the end, I kind of faded off.
Yeah, but I just wanted to skip through it for the podcast. I thought
Yeah.
it was like a really interesting way to like. I think these guys making this game are very transparent. I think most game companies probably need something similar to that.
Right.
What else? We had some other stuff here. We got the Battlefield 6 stuff. Yes, the Westie. Yeah, this was the exact article that I was talking about a minute ago. I do want to touch on Power World again because I did make it to in-game in Power World, which I did look. So I've put 76 hours in the last 2 weeks in Power World.
Shit.
So I have, and that's probably the reason why I'm so upset. Is just because I'm hitting that wall of once I get up close to 100 hours and a lot of little things start to annoy me more.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nothing that the game has done in any way. I do think most of the things that I was kind of griping about, I do think are at legitimate faults with the game or legitimate like cons, I guess.
Okay.
Not that they're like, making the game unplayable, but I just think that the way they're being addressing them that way, I think is whatever. So I do want to talk about that. I might take a break from Power World for about a week or so and just kind of reset my brain.
Yeah.
We talked about doing like a community server style thing or whatever, and I do want to do that.
Yeah.
I think going from like straight like close to 100 hours in Power World and then jumping back into it more, I think I'm going to burn myself out.
I could see
Probably.
that.
So I probably will jump over and play some Gray Zone or something, do some shooting things. I did so many New Game Plus and annoying things come out more and more. Persona 5 back when I got into it. Yeah. So Persona 5 also, I don't like, I've had Persona 5 Royale wishlisted for like 3-4 years. It's on sale for like $18. I cannot make myself play it. Like, I just know if I bought that game right now, there's just no way I could enjoy it. So when Persona 5 first came out, I played it on PlayStation in front of my TV, sitting in my recliner or whatever. Totally fine experience. I don't think with playing on PC now with 2 monitors and all this, everything else I could do, I just don't think I could hold my attention on an actual RPG like that.
Understandable.
And that's just how I am now. Persona 5 is a fantastic game though, and I really did want to play Royale because there was a whole like other segment and character that they added. I just never got a chance to touch. So yeah, 5 was great. I'm sure Royale was just extra, just more stuff. 100%ed it. Wow, you went and got all your best grades on your midterms and stuff in high school, right? I heard I was telling my buddies, I was like, yeah, I gotta go study for midterms in this game.
Hey man, you want to go drinking? No, I got to do another cram session.
Yeah, I gotta do a cram session. Okay, what else do we have pulled up here? There was the video here. Hey, Helmsman, welcome into.
Oh, there.
Okay, where should we start? Should I start with the Power World thing and just since
I'd say let's start with the Power World.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna bring this up. Maybe. All right, so last night
he stubbed his toe on the game.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I metaphorically stubbed my toe, and you know when you stub your toe, the kitchen table is a motherfucker, and a lot of other words, and that's kind of what happened to me in the game.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, this fucking game, blah blah blah. Okay, so I made it to the World Tree. I beat what the fuck is the fish's name? The whale?
Pathalus.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
I don't remember. It's close enough.
It's Panthalus, right?
It's got Path in its name. I just call it Big Fish.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about, though.
Anyway, I fought the whale,
Mm-hmm.
which is also weird, too, because I tried to do, like, a team build, which is another reason I'll get into the combat stuff of it. I feel like the combat... Okay. Finally made it to the World Tree. What a colossal waste of time. I'm done with 1.0. This is what I, like, reacted to last night. The gacha level drop rates, which is very annoying. I think the drop rates on the fucking blueprints, and maybe it's just me, maybe no one else has had this problem, but I have gotten dick all for fucking blueprints in this game. But yet I've got like 3 containers full of fucking blueprints, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, fuck, dude. Like, and no gold ones, no like top of the line, which between gold and purple a lot of times isn't that much different.
It's just a little bit of damage better.
Yeah, and durability, whatever. So yeah, I feel like those when you're trying to grind for, so like I'm trying to find the gold fishing rod, right?
Yes, that's very easy to get a hold of.
Yeah, I fished for I don't know how long. I've never nothing.
I looted 2 just the other day up there right by my base.
Yeah, so no, I've literally fished and scavenged and fished and scavenged and fished like 100 fish, 300 fucking scavenged.
He has
piles.
fished out the sea, and the sea said,
Never.
It has to be from what I noticed. It has to be a bright ass glowing pink fish. It can't be any of the minor versions.
Yeah, the ones that with the
with the beam, and it's got to be bright ass pink. It can't be the slightly purple one because there's
it's
one
got
that
to be
does
the
beam.
lunkers.
It can't be the beam with the light with the purplish one. It has to be a very neon, super glowing pink version, and that's the one you're trying to chase. Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing too, because I try to catch them, and then like my pole's not good enough. Whatever. Anyway, it's aggravating. I haven't gotten it. It that pisses me off.
You should be able to get
like I feel like I'm pretty much unkillable, and I don't even have like a high level shield yet. I have a purple tier. Is it plasteel armor? It's right before the ancient armor, whatever class that is. Is power really that great? Yes, and yesn't. Yeah, well, okay.
It kind of depends on your mood and if you enjoy base builders alongside your pal catcher.
Right.
If you really enjoyed games like Ark back in the day before they absolutely shit the bed on themselves and wondered why everybody hates them now, then you would probably love Power World. I put hundreds of hours into Ark, loved that shit, still upset I can't have my dodos back because they decided to move it all onto Unreal 5 engine and now it runs like donkey ass.
And also, if you really like min-maxing and like doing this kind of grind or whatever,
I don't even bother with min-maxing. Well, I kept saying it looked cute.
Right. Well, and that's it too. Like there's a 1,000 ways to play the game, which is why it's in a, like I said, I gave it an 8 out of 10, which I do think it's an 8 out of 10. I just have some like kind of serious gripes with it.
I mean, understandable.
I do think that the in-game items, which like I said, like I need AI cores. AI cores take just a million other fucking things to build, right? Like I've got fucking maxed out pals that maxed out like handicraft and the ancient workbench. Like they do it quickly. It's just the fact that like I have to do this and I have to build this and I have to build that. And then like I'm still not at the production level to have enough raw materials to just make a fucking 1,000 of these things, so I don't have to worry about them again. So that's another issue.
Yeah, I can see where that's coming in because this new 1.03 update is increasing the crude oil production.
Yeah, which they did, and that did help a lot.
So they're increasing the crude oil. Yeah. You're running into, do you have all the ancient synthesizers for mining and doing your materials off of that?
Well, you talking about the research stuff?
No, the synthesizers, the things where you can tell it, I want you to craft this.
Yeah, no, I haven't gotten there. I literally just got the Palax.
Okay.
Shit, right.
Okay.
So, but that's because those help out like
massively.
You need the AI cores. So you build that thing first, and then because you still have to build the fucking AI core shit, right?
I will pull Pal World up on my other.
Also, Freakerous, if you're not a huge fan of survival games where you build a lot, then you probably will not really enjoy Pal World because
that's the thing too. No, here's the thing: you could just like capture pals and capture high level shit and play through that. You don't have to do the base building stuff.
Yeah,
like
you can
have to do some of it to build your armor and shit. But like, which is like I said, I think if you could download a mod that instead of dropping blueprints, it would just drop the actual armor pieces. Maybe they're damaged or whatever, right? And you have to fix them or something. Or their durability is lower or whatever.
Yeah.
But if it would drop just the actual armor pieces instead of the fucking blueprints where you have to build every fucking thing, like and I'm pretty sure there's probably a mod that does that. Like the game would be just straight up an RPG, basically, right? Instead of the survival craft RPG, like it would just be a straight up RPG where you grind out a boss, you get a fucking like purple tier, weapon or whatever, Metal Gear, etc. But not building a base and stuff. I have no creativity. It makes it. Well, see, here's the thing. I didn't make a.
You don't even really have to.
I just made mine big enough where I could put all my shit there.
Exactly. If you're worried about having to build a base, like that part, no. I'm more talking about like, if you don't like the crafting and all that shit, then you won't enjoy it. You don't really have to build a house. I mean, you can literally put down floors because some things do require it to be on floor and some things require it to not be, on the ground. Blah, blah, blah.
A bed requires a roof. You put a wall and you put a ceiling tile above it.
And you're good to go.
You don't have to fucking build an A-frame or nothing like that if you don't want to. Basically. And then most of the things you can just build on the fucking dirt too.
Mm-hmm.
Most things you can.
Yeah.
So.
It doesn't force you into some of those things.
The only thing it really forces you into building wise is like grinding out to get the fucking pieces to build the, like you need this piece, which requires like 7 other fucking materials or whatever to craft this one thing. It's that kind of stuff more than like, So there is raids too. So there is like a base building component but you could just go in if you're playing single player. You just go turn that off. Like it gives you the option, just turn that shit off. So
or sometimes if you're playing the
If you wanna bring it
randomized
up.
version like I am,
It's
then
there.
before presenting, okay, so it wants me to remove yours, then we can add his.
Okay, I was trying that.
Yeah, it was being pissy. But yeah, there's also, if you do want to leave the raids on, if you've got it on and you've set it to randomize like I did, which was kind of a mistake, don't randomize the mons and randomize the levels. The game doesn't know what randomization is.
Everything is next level.
Screws with you.
I know. Me and Helmsman started a round of that, and we are suffering. I'm having a grand time though, but it took us like 4 hours to get pants.
All right. So I wanted to bring up the technology real quick. So the ancient material synthesizer is just the
okay.
ingots.
You got 2,500 ancient civilization cores. I have 3.
That's also for me doing mass murder in the
World Tree.
Yeah. But I also carry a full. So when I did it, I used an ice team and I farmed the ice biome area. So I was just killing in the ice, but I was getting maximum amount of drops. Plus, I also have the.
So, but they don't drop cores in the ice biome.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
Not in my fucking game. They don't.
No, not the ice biome, not the ice biome like up here. I'm talking in the world tree. When I came into the world tree and I was farming this region of the world tree, I'm in there farming in this. Plus, you also have the rewards from the expedition over here, which I'll just cancel mine because they've updated it.
See, that's another thing. My expedition hasn't gone up. I haven't got my expeditions high enough to really fuck with anything.
So
I mean, you beat the tower bosses though, right? That should be what you need.
Yeah, I beat all the tower bosses, but like my fucking pals themselves aren't fucking strong enough. Like they're all level 60,
but down there at the very bottom,
I can star them or whatever. Yeah,
getting them from this. Plus, when you look at my reward level, that's also what's helping me get a bunch of these as I run it. So,
well, you can actually go all the way up to 1,000% if you fucking max everything out.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't have super cracked, and I'm okay with it. And then you were talking about the AI cores, which is for anybody that was curious. It's this shit right here is what he's talking about.
It's like
it's the fact that you've got to build the computer parts.
The computers are the shit part, yeah.
And then also the thermal cores are
thermal cores aren't actually that bad. They're just like flame organs, cold and corrosive. Like those are.
It's the hexal that would kind of cuck you at times, having to go back and forth between making the corrosives, which you have to have sulfur and venom glands grinding in order to get that up. But like, here's the thing though, is like when you have a PAL system like built up where we're at, like for people that just aren't familiar with this.
Yeah, just my grinding is just like, I've got pals at the farm running all the time, doing fucking drops. Maybe I gotta fucking triple up on that shit.
Yeah, also
it never hurts.
Doing more fucking drops, I guess.
I've got them, my 2 that are actually like maxed out. Other than they don't have the demigod on them, which is another issue for the grinding, is when you go to build workers for work speed, you want to have the, what is it?
Remarkable craftsman.
Remarkable craftsmanship, but there's one more. There's a better one. It is Demon Hands, 90% work speed. So you put that on there with the other one, and they're
I haven't even gotten any of the fucking
ripping through shit.
Yeah, I hadn't even gotten any of the fucking that shit. From
the only way you get them is going into the world tree. You grind relics out. They're gonna spawn in. These are the most likely where you're gonna get those from. These are
I
gonna
don't
be.
think I've gotten any of those.
So this comes from just grinding the world tree mobs just over and over and over and over again, which sucks but you can see here, she's not even maxed like out and she's already put in 240 of the things into it. Like if I bring my Selene here, my Selene should do the. No, she overwrote that. Damn it. My two, literally, it's this Sylvance right here and my Sekhmet are my two that sit on that bench. So I'm going to pull them out real quick and force them to get off their insomnia. Which this is a trick that I've had to use to get them to do their fucking job. And now they'll go blast through that. Just like that's Selene. If one of those Solenes dropped on it, it would blast right through it. So what he's kind of getting at is that like this shit can be annoying if you're not like maxed out and everything. And that's kind of where mine's at is I'm in between the min-max on mine. So going in and grinding out this stuff is it's a lot of effort because you have to do so for the computers, you have to make circuit boards, you have to make PAL steel, you have to make the bio batteries, the carbon fiber. So you have to do like massive batches of this, and you got to go through and you got to slam out large batches of this. You got to make polymer. Okay, well now you got to have high quality PAL oil, which requires your farms to be set up right. So there's a lot of stuff that I get where he's coming from on it, but it's not like if you have the material line set up, you could make an AI core. Like I could slam out these 5 AI cores pretty quick.
Yeah. No, the problem isn't the building, like the crafting part. My guys are maxed. You know, they're fucking kicking ass. But it's the setting up all that shit. While also like it's raining. While also fucking doing whatever else basically. The fucking trying to grind, trying to fish, trying to set up farms, trying to find these things, trying to do this, trying to do that. Like I just don't have and I'm playing solo too, so I don't know if you're playing on a.
This is solo.
Or this is still solo for you?
Yeah, this is my solo. This is my solo world that I've been working on, trying to make sure I get things done. And no, you know what you're talking about how you don't really get any blueprints that are legendary. I've gotten very few purples, mostly blues and greens.
Yeah. Like I said, the drop rates for those, and I've done.
If you look here, that's all that can be upgraded in my entire collection for all I've played.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the drop rates of the blueprints is fucking ridiculous, man.
Kind of brutal.
Yep. But this is your biggest. This furnace right here is one of your biggest cock blocks. Is getting this thing built.
Yeah, which I have one of those built now. I do have that, and I do have the workbench built.
Okay.
Well, and there's an ancient farm too, right?
Is there?
No.
Yes, there is.
Well, yes. You're talking about this system that I have over here. So where you take your materials and you put them into these single slot.
Oh, yes, I've been wanting to do that. Make the farm less fucking cluttered.
Yeah.
Well, I thought there was one for pals that drop items too, is there not?
No, so I have that over here. So this, for anybody that's wondering, this is actually 3 bases that I got basically slammed right on top of each other to do this.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
So I have farms here that are running 24/7 with just about everything that the pals can drop from farms.
Right. So I have 3. I have 3 fucking bases, and each base has fucking farms.
And this is from the little bit that I've been playing is the materials right here. Right. I hadn't been playing too much since I built it, but this is kind of where it's at right now. And it's pretty efficient on it. I had to double up. I had to really kind of hit harder on the flame organs. That's the one that I normally burn out of the fastest. But I could go in and change it to work with whatever. Right. So... But like here, if we go check out the thing, so I've already gotten 7 cores just from the relics. I got disposable implant Sky Marcher, which is
triple jump.
I think that's what that is. But I've gotten some Paxolite. So like most of your materials actually come from this ancient recycler, not like the hardcore mob.
What
grind.
you actually farm out in the world.
Yeah, because you'll get a bunch of these as you're out grinding, so you'll end up getting more
Yeah.
materials than that.
Okay.
And this is hands down the dumbest thing you'll ever build. The ancient breeder.
Yeah.
Instant click. Sends an egg through.
Nice.
So I think
No
some
more
of
fucking for you. Just poop baby.
yeah, literally.
Yeah.
I think some of the things that you're dealing with, and just from what I'm hearing, is there's a few levels of suck you just haven't gotten through yet that make it easy.
Yeah,
And-
and that's the thing. I felt like I've been grinding at the point where I'm already max level. Like I'm already level 80, but I don't even have. I just got to the fucking world tree. I just beat the fucking fish. Which that was.
And
that
you
was
haven't even beat the world tree boss yet either.
No, I haven't. I literally just got to the world tree. Like last night, I just made it.
There's a bunch of mini bosses you have to get through before
And
you can
also,
beat the big
just
bitch.
as like
Right.
a
Yeah.
pro tip for you, because I know you're going to be struggling, is every time you go into the world tree, you need to hit up 3 locations inside the world tree. And that's the where the world tree oils are, or the water spigots.
Oh.
So because these fountains that are around, ooh, hey, mutated egg, piece of candy,
Egg.
large ominous egg.
Nice.
But these fountains, coming in here and getting these every 10 minutes gives you 30 holy water instantaneously.
I've seen those, but nothing happened when I clicked on them.
If you accidentally come back to the same one, you got to walk up right next to it. And there's 3 of them in the area. And it's a very quick rotation. Like I used to just come through here and just run just that rotation just to get the waters and get out. So, but doing that guarantees you 90 holy water instantaneously, and you don't have to worry about shit.
What's the holy water do again?
It's a crafting material for your.
Oh, I got another one.
I got him.
don't
It's a
have to- I don't
crafting
have
material
to-
for your for a lot of the stuff. It's the other material you need to make the Paxolite ingot. It's the
Oh.
Yeah, and you gotta huff that holy water to be able to mine.
Or you have to have a pal with the special skill on it, which is they'll be glowing a blue aura in here.
Yeah.
Or you breed one that has the special skill on it. It's any of the blue skills that you can chip on them, which you can get them
Okay.
from the ancient relics that drop. I don't have I've got a neutral pal composition on me right now, which is to just go, or actually, no, this is the fishing plus, because I see the blaze mutt. But you run these 3 places over and over and over again, these 3 fountains, and it gives you 90 holy water.
Okay.
And then so every run I could pull 200-300 holy water out of here within a few minutes just by making sure I stay on top of the 10-minute timers when I'm in the area, because I might come in here and might do I might do the holy water run plus some lucky hunting. I might come in here and just go to the ice area and farm out, and I literally just set a timer for 10 minutes, and here's just a relic sitting on the ground. This is a blue one sitting there. So if you come in here,
my ADHD brain can't fucking keep up with that shit.
So, but that's it. That's the rotation right there, and it makes it easy to get the holy water at an early stage where you might be suffering. And I think that might be some.
We'll see. I mean, yeah, that's probably the next bottleneck for sure.
I think with all these updates, it's not even going to be a bottleneck for you. It's just getting in here and doing some grinding for it. Shiny hunt. But I do suggest bringing a neutral pal if you're going to come do dog coin farming. Or bring in an ice buff and farm just the ice pals to get just relics is basically what it'd be. If you're doing dog coin farming, bring in a neutral pal set to boost all of them and just farm dog coins, or bring in the ice and farm just this ice biome and you'll get out with a.
I've never even seen or heard any of those fucking team compositions the whole time.
Yeah, it is really, I think I've got them set aside. One is like Catris. You're basically stacking. Actually, I think I do have them right here. Yeah, so Catris right here is 80%. Neutral pals drop 80% more items when defeated, and Blaze Howl Knocked drops 80% items when in a party. You just can't stack the two. You can't put multiple Catris and Blaze Knocked, but you can put one of each. And then there is an ice version, which if I put it somewhere, it would be here at the back end of the box somewhere. It looks like it got moved when I sorted it, which I'll pull that team up later. But it's in 3 sets of pals that do it. I know it's like a couple of the birds and whatnot. They'd be my level 80. So if I let me just turn it to level 80 and we can see. So sort, level, sort. So it would be, there we go. So the Phallus, 80 ice pals drop 80% more when defeated. There's going to be another one in here as well. But yeah, that's basically what you do is you look for each one of these independent ones and you stack them and go in and kill it. And you can farm a shit ton of materials. So like, say dog coins, you normally get about 100. You'll get between 400 and 500 if you use that stacking thing. So.
Well, okay.
But this is going to help you out immensely too.
Right. These are all the fucking, hacks and shit.
Yep.
My other thing was combat. I did think combat was like once you get to a point like everything is wiped out in one hit or you die in one hit kind of deal. Like now once you get to in-game level 80 stuff, like you're basically unkillable, but all the enemies fucking die instantly.
That bow I have,
2
shots every mob.
Yep.
That's not a boss. So I can see where
you have the blue version or the purple version, or
no, mine's the green. Because
See, I got the blue one, which is like 22,000 damage or whatever.
Yeah, see, that was the fucked up shit for me. Is I just crafted the green version, and the next day I looted the blue.
Yeah,
and I was like, well, shit, I'm not going to go back and redo.
Which is like 1,000 difference, I think, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And honestly, at the point that I'm at, I don't really need that level of damage for this. Now, there's 2 bosses that I can't do currently. Because I just don't have my pals built up enough. But that's fine. I can get them there when I go do my next dog coin farm.
Right.
So
have you also did the glasses where you look at the IVs?
No, I have not done that.
Well, see, that's another fucked up thing. Once you build those glasses, and then you can see the levels. Yeah, go build those glasses. Then you can see the levels. Because then some of you like, oh, my favorite pal is like 10. Like 10 attack. Or like, like they're fucking, a lot of them are just dog shit, fucking attack and defense and stuff.
Yeah, you can see the stats because they are randomized.
Yeah.
But I don't think Hardman Maximum is going to be a.
Well, there's a specific deal you can craft or buy, I think.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. I've seen the.
Well, I've picked a bunch of them up too from like supply drops and shit like that or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you get a bunch of that stuff. But I hadn't got the glasses specifically yet, just because I didn't plan on going that deep into min-maxing stats.
Yeah.
Because I don't plan to go that hard on the game ever.
Well, that's the problem. It's just there's a lot of systems. Yeah, so combat, I think it's a weird balance. Like you definitely get OP pretty quick.
Mm-hmm. I think you get okay, but I think here's the thing that we got to take in consideration too. We get OP to the base level mobs, but the actual some of those final bosses and the ultimate bosses and the hard mode towers, they'll fuck your shit up.
I haven't. Yeah, got a million
So
HP
I think there is a current imbalance intentionally that we are meant to be overpowered to the base world pals at this stage, the world tree stage.
Yeah, but
they haven't added the next step, which is going to make us kind of struggle more to the hard mode level of bosses. Because those hard mode bosses, I went in full 80s and I just got Thanos snapped out of existence.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, that's why I said, like, it's not much of a fight, right? Like, you're either doing damage or you're dead.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of where it's very hard to get to that point where you're, it feels like a legit combat part of the game. Like, and maybe that's just not part of the game. Maybe you just go around throwing fucking pal spears and that's it. Really, there's guns, but the guns are just for fucking show and tell, basically. What do you want?
I wouldn't say they're necessarily show and tell. There were times where it was quite a struggle. But that's because I was going up against pals that were farther level ahead, and I think the issue is that wall. When it's as we climb up to that wall, they're gonna stop getting harder. Where from level 1 to level 70, let's say, you're feeling that curve if you're staying under it. If you level too quickly, you're not staying in that difficulty curve.
But what I mean is like. Yeah, I guess that's true. Like if you're equal level with them, a lot of times there's that. But yeah, I don't know. I just felt like you could one shot a lot of things.
Because I'll give you a good example of one that I felt when I felt really good about it. It was getting into the desert region on my own. Because I did one with XHC and I did one and Hellcrest and I did one by myself. The one by myself, when I got there, because I was trying to get Sekhmet a little bit earlier because I knew I wanted to try to get that. So when I got the Anubis, I would have the team ready.
Right.
But getting in there, I was coming in at about 34 in that region when they're about in their mid 40s.
Yeah.
And Sekhmet fucked me up. And I felt like at that point in the game, that was just a level or two, and I was in a good difficulty spot. I couldn't just kill them, but I was also in a weird spot because my pal spheres were garbage. I didn't have the up-to-date spheres that were really for that region. So I had to chuck a lot of spheres to get to catch any pal in that region during that time. So a part of that is how we set up the EXPs at the beginning of the game or alter them that I think also slightly hinder the actual experience they want you to have.
Yeah.
Because I'll say this. My 2.0 needs to be killed. That's too much experience. Doing 2.0 on the player experience is way too much.
Yeah. Which I bumped mine a little bit, but I wasn't trying to. I didn't really care about the player XP so much as I did because I was doing a lot of breeding stuff, and all those pals started level 1. Mm-hmm. I wanted them to catch up. I don't know. Like I said, there's a lot of systems that I just think, and maybe I didn't play it right. I don't know, but it definitely got on my nerves. Like I said, I'm gonna take a break.
Yeah,
but I've crushed 80 hours into that game. in the last like 10 days or whatever it was.
There is one more boss you have to fight in the World Tree that you hadn't done yet.
Yeah.
So I'm just letting you know there is still one more in there. Okay.
Yeah, I know. There's one.
I just don't want you to go think that that's it when you get in there. There is still one more boss to kill.
No, I know. Like I said, when I put like 1.0 is done to me, I don't care about that boss.
That's what you meant by that boss in the World Tree. Okay.
Yeah. And then the raid boss stuff was also weird. I enjoy all the stuff they put in the game. Like I said, it just
approaching burnout.
Yeah. That was my main thing. I just kind of hit a wall yesterday, and I fucking lashed out at it.
Mm-hmm.
So I do think that if they made it more RPG like with the loot pool, where it would drop like actual armors or actual weapons, maybe damaged ones that had lower durability or whatever that you can only use for so long,
mm-hmm.
right? And then you built the fucking better ones. If you got the blueprints, I just think that would solve a lot of problems instead of trying to grind for the fucking blueprints all the time and have a decent enough weapon to go into fights and stuff. I just think that's a better like, and maybe if like I said, we do a community server, we may look for a mod that does that, kind of up the loot pool a little bit.
I've been looking around at some stuff, and I hadn't found anything yet that makes me jump out yet in loots, but I haven't done a ton of digging inside the loots. Like, I hadn't found anything that stood out to me that was like, oh, this would be really cool for a loot mod yet. I hadn't seen anything like that.
No, we got more time too. Like I said, I do like the game. I did give it an 8 out of 10, which I do feel like it deserves an 8 out of 10. I have had fun. I put
73 hours is what I've got going on the last 2 weeks for you.
Yeah, I'm almost 200 hours because I put about 100 hours in when it launched.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've just picked it back up now with 1.0. So, started over or whatever. New pals are great. Like, I'm enjoying a lot of the new pals, the new partner skill system, where they felt like the pals all have, some individuality where you can do builds and stuff. I feel like that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. The one thing that caught me off guard that I didn't like about the new or about the pals part, like the passive system, you have to put the saddle on them.
Yeah.
But knowing it, hindsight just is like, okay, fuck it, make the saddle for him. But that's the only issue is,
well, there's a lot of while mounted or whatever. Yeah.
Well, some are while mounted and some are just in the base or whatever. Or some of the ones, like the loot ones, just they need to be in your party, but you still have to have all the saddles for them.
Right.
So it was stupid shit like that kind of got on my nerves. But by the time I got to it, it wasn't the end of the world. I had the materials. The hardest saddle for me to make was Pilatus. Because of I got Pilatus before I could get the materials for the saddle. I was just locked out of the World Tree at that time.
Okay. Because
I got to level 80 before I even got to the World Tree. I got to level I used Ancient Spheres to actually catch Pilatus and Nocturnus. Just walked up there, flew through them, and bang, I got both of them. So I had them, pretty quick after I was up at the Sky Island area.
Right.
So I couldn't get their saddles because it was so much further down in the tree into the World Tree shit that I couldn't even craft yet.
Yeah.
So that was the only thing that stopped me.
Being the final World Tree boss when I'm spending the rest of my time in Satisfactory 1.2.
Okay.
Yeah. So like I said, I played a lot of it. I had fun with it, but I am burning myself out on it. So instead of complete burnout, I am just gonna kind of step away from playing Power World for a few days. I got shit to do this weekend. My rib competition's this Saturday.
Woohoo!
So hey, good luck.
Get to go do that in a couple days. See how see how well that's gonna go or poorly or whatever. It's gonna be fun regardless. But I got a buddy of mine that's also competing in it too. We're gonna fucking hang out together. So
Nice.
yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Me, I can't get back to it until this initial grind of the new content in Black Desert is over.
Yeah, so I'd seen that you've been playing a lot more Black Desert, so
it was prepping for the new content that just dropped today, and then
added more shit on your to-do list, huh?
It's not actually on the to-do list. It's more just trying to finally be on the bleeding edge one more time, because I used to be the bleeding edge of the game, and I'm right on the edge of being back to that point. So it's just getting to hang out and spend some time in it while the update is brand new, and I'm not, and everybody's kind of on we'll say a rough equal playing field, because it's all new and nobody's had time to sit there and farm, 600 hours, 1,000 hours of the grind spot.
No, I get you.
Because right now there's physically stages in the game not a single person can go do, because it's that far out. So will I get to see the end? No, probably not. That's a lot of AP for me to catch up on, but it's cool that for right now, for the next couple of weeks, I'm on the bleeding edge of it, and I'm able to be, in a brand new content, doing the most difficult stuff for the first time. And whenever Kamasilv released, that was the last time I was actually there for brand new content with brand new difficulty stages and stuff.
Yeah, we know Freakers.
Actually, believe it or not, my list is almost done.
Oh, good.
Yep, I've almost completed the list.
So Helmsman said dislike the base building, which I understand that. I enjoy some base building stuff. Now I will say in this playthrough, I had a bare bones base. I just had everything spread out far enough where I could fit shit there. I have gone full, I don't know if I'd shared some of my builds that I did in Conan, right? I made some fucking lodges, I made some cool shit bases, designed some cool stuff. I was not feeling very engineer-like in Power World this time, so nothing was I don't even have roofs on anything. It's just a fucking floor and walls. I don't care. So the base building, but like I said before, if they come out with a mod, and somebody's going to eventually, where they do a loot drop and then make Power World, instead of a base building survival craft style game, if they fix the loot pool, you could literally just make it an RPG. Right?
Here, just real quick, if you bring this up just so that they can see it. The only thing I have left on the main thing is right there, and right there, and right there, and that. I've only got really 4 items left on the main list. Everything else doesn't actually really matter, because they changed some stuff, so it cut off a few others. I'll hit this just naturally in time. This will never happen.
1,000 hours, guys. 50,000, a whole lifetime.
I have 48,200, I think, in the game as of tonight.
Jesus fucking Christ.
But yeah, so I'm almost done with the main final BDO goals, and then it's just whenever. It's just have fun. So I've almost completed them all, which is cool.
Yeah.
To finally say I finally have checked off all the goals that I wanted.
I do agree, Helmsman. The actual base building stuff is very bare bones. There is not a lot of room for actual creativity. I do think some of the furniture options were nice, but that's just all cosmetic bullshit as far as doing that. Yeah. There's not windows, literally just a hole in the wall. Yeah. I agree. The actual options for that. But like I was saying, if they did a loot thing where you don't need a base, you don't need base pals doing shit. You know what I mean? You can have them there to grind out a few things or whatever. But if you're just capturing pals, using a box to store items and shit or whatever, that's your base. You just to store it for fucking storage or whatever. You don't have to farm because the game will just drop weapons and armor and fucking food items or whatever. You don't have to grind for for fucking, carrots and tomatoes and all that. Like you don't have to do all that stuff. If it was just a loot drop game where you could do that, fucking fantastic. More vendors that would actually sell like full items too. Like vendors sell raw materials, right? They sell items to make other shit. But like if you had vendors that actually just sold, there's a fucking chef. You can go and buy just the fucking prepared meals, right? There's a bakery. You can just go buy fucking cakes. So there's like in a world I can definitely see a mod that just turns Power World into a fucking straight up RPG, right? Instead of a survival craft, which I think would be a cool thing to do. Like I'm not against survival craft, but at the same time, like yeah, I think we could have something like that. So we'll see. We'll see.
The
what
one thing
happens down
too
the
that I
road.
want to say about the base building is, I think right now the best way to look at it is like this. Look at it like Minecraft Alpha. How basic things were in Minecraft Alpha and how you had to be intuitive with what was built there. And yes, it was up to the modding community. They're the ones who've been adding blocks for years and years and years. We've created all sorts of bazillions of blocks. But then you go look at Minecraft today, just naturally, we've gotten a lot more. And I think right now they're getting started.
Yeah.
On
the
base building, but it's not
definitely added between launch and 1.0. They've added more story. They've added more places to go. Like there's several new islands I hadn't even touched. So there's more things to do in the world. And like base building was like, it works. It's serviceable. Like it's fine. We're not really gonna fuck with it.
I can see that being a
so
later.
Like there was definitely problems where like I remember when it launched, I could build stairs into the ground. You can't build stairs into the ground.
You technically
you have to really fucking finagle it. That's stupid. You should be able to attach a set of stairs from a fucking foundation block, so there's just a fucking clear ramp into a building or into whatever, right? Like I think that not locking, just not snapping stairs into the ground is so stupid.
So if you place it on the foundation where it's up, press Alt and it shifts down.
I tried all the buttons. I never could get it to fucking shift into the ground. Yeah.
Huh.
Still works for me.
Yeah, well.
Interesting.
Maybe it's in the patch. Maybe I wasn't holding my mouth right. I don't fucking
No. I mean, I just from when I was trying it, I had to line it up here and I pressed the left Alt and it pushed it down into the ground. Now there was only a few scenarios where I couldn't get it down into the ground, but most every time
rocks in the way or something.
It had to be really janky spot. But I could get it.
That's another thing too. Like I said, the building is just it's not super intuitive. It's not great.
It
does work. It is serviceable, but it's not. I'm not crazy about it. I definitely think Winrose, like I said, from any of the survival crafting games that I played in a while, Winrose has one of the best like building systems. Where it's just like, so like I said, you got to build 10 walls. And everything's already lined. You already got all your floor pieces. You click and you just drag, and it just builds all the walls in a fucking line. You don't have to click, move, click, move, click, move. You can just click and drag. You can build walls through other walls. You don't have to worry about some stupid clipping thing where there's another fucking wall here. You can't build one. No, you can just build shit into other stuff. It's totally fine. Yeah,
basically, you're wanting a non-collision system, is what it looks like.
Well, it's a non-collision system that also snaps.
Yes.
Like it snaps together, but like you can just build. Yeah. Well, and also there's like a degree instead of like a 90-degree turn or whatever. Like it would just snap. Like you can set it to 15-degree rotations. So you could, quickly build like some corner shit or whatever. Yeah. Yes. It has a great system. Well, Winrose is also early access too. So you got to think about that. There's just not it has its own flaws, but I think the actual building system is fantastic. I wish other survival crafting games had the same kind of building system that Winrose had. Because even in Conan has a fucking million different blocks and shit, and you can make some really cool patterns. but you're still kind of stuck with the same ceiling tiles, floor tiles, wall tiles, but there's a lot of like cool designed ones, but to making them work is a fucking thing. Okay, let's jump off of that. Yeah, exactly. The foundation in the building system windrows near the Enshrouded level. Phenomenal list. Yeah. Enshrouded was also very good. I only played a little bit of it, but yeah. Okay. I'm going to bring up this War Dogs video. It is 15 minutes long. We're not going to watch all 15 minutes. So I'm going to skip through some of it. But I did want to bring it up because I did think it was very good way. And also kind of what I'm looking for in games nowadays, where like, I saw somebody posted something about, GTA 6 is going to bleed this, blah, blah, blah. But, and then they bring up all the previous Rockstar games are all in like 90 percentile fucking, critic rating. And I'm like, I don't trust, like that track record doesn't mean anything nowadays, because after 2020, you guys they started injecting all this crap into every single game and DEI hiring stuff and all this stuff like that. Like, I don't trust any of their previous, because I don't know what their product's going to be. Flawless back catalog. Next game could be dog shit. That's just how I feel. I don't trust them. But yeah, we're going to watch this. So share this tab. All right. 10 reasons not.
Everyone is asking, when is the release date?
God damn it, Joe. Give us the release date.
I don't know when. We didn't get any freaking release date or anything.
No specific date yet, but they did say this year, so I'm guessing it's going to be soon.
These are all streamers that played early
They're looking
access.
for a release date because they actually plan on releasing it really soon.
So September 10th, when early access games begin, or early access begins.
That's it. It's now official. War Dogs is releasing into Steam Early Access next month on the 10th of September. Steam pre-orders for War Dogs are live right now.
I have pre-ordered.
Pre-ordering will guarantee you
Nice.
upcoming closed beta ahead of release, allowing anyone who's interested in the game to try it out and refund the game if you don't like it. We fully get opening pre-orders for an early access game is kind of out of left field. So for context, opening pre-orders now helps us more accurately predict how many players and servers we need to be running in each region, which will massively help ensure stability at launch. After our insane response to our closed alpha weekend, we just thought, why not? Our time is now. We just want to remind everyone that you can refund pre-orders and that we're more than okay with that, as it's the best way to open early access to the game for players who most want it without fully opening the floodgates. However, before the hype train gets out of control,
vehicle
we want to do
combat,
something
ground
most
combat.
AAA marketing teams would tell their dev teams to never do. Give you 10 legitimate reasons why you should not buy War Dogs.
So basically,
Reason number
what
one.
they're doing is they're going through all the concerns that people might have with early access games and studios and like what the game is. Like they want to get people hyped, but they don't want to like get you hyped for a game
Oversell it.
that you
That's
don't want
actually
to play.
really cool.
So, like I said, this is why I wanted to bring this up too, because it's like they're being super transparent. They're like, look, we're really passionate about this game, and if you like first-person shooters, you're going to like this game as well, because we like first-person shooters, and we're building a game that we want to play, right? And so, to me,
But the fact
they're
that
being
just outright telling folks like, if you don't like it, it's totally okay. Refund the game. Like,
Right.
it's all right. They're not gonna be like, they refunded it. They don't like it.
yeah.
Is the lack of content and the speed at
Yeah,
which
so
we deliver it.
early
Our
on-
focus has been on core
yeah.
gameplay and performance. From a business standpoint, we
Like
invest
what the
most
game's
of our
going to
money
have.
into
What's up,
those
Ellipticus?
things, leaving less for content and
Aye,
the shiny
aye.
things that actually sell games. What I'm saying is War Dogs has a content problem. We are launching with 37 weapons, 21 vehicles, and 3 maps, with each of those maps having 3 variations within them. But after launch into early access next month, we'll be focusing on bug fixes, keeping the devs on hand to react to major feedback points.
So 37
and then
weapons, 21
But
vehicles,
beyond that,
3
in
maps.
order to hit the 1.0
Day,
release
night,
with our
storm
metagame
cycles, and
and
some shit
truly
like
deliver
that.
on our vision for War Dogs as a title that can go the distance, We need to make sure that our devs are focused on exactly that.
So basically, when the game
As a result,
launches,
players should not expect regular content drops. We will update the game regularly, but the focus will be on balancing and fixing issues, just as early access was intended for. We want to make sure your expectations are set here before you purchase. You shouldn't expect monthly map updates or new vehicles being added. That's the plan for after 1.0. For now, we want to focus on building the metagame and making the improvements we identify throughout early access. And as a result, we're going to price it accordingly.
War Dogs is not cheap to make, and at full release, War Dogs will cost $59.99. But we haven't delivered the metagame yet. If the game doesn't have all the features, we can't charge full price, so we're cutting it to $49.99. But with the lack of content in year one of War Dogs, we can't fairly justify that either, so we're cutting it to $39.99. Throughout development, we will step the pricing up to $49.99 when the relevant updates are delivered throughout that first year. Then, when we come true on our commitment to deliver the metagame and all the content in 1.0, then and only then will we step the price up to $59.99.
actually,
Right now,
I really like that approach too. So like right now, you can buy the game for $40, $39.99, right? Once the actual like 1.0 drops, once that drops, it's $49.99. And then once the full game comes out, it's going to be $60. But like if you get it,
price in comparison to everything else now.
right. But if you since I bought it for $39, it's from the way I understand it, like I'm not going to have to pay another $10 when the next version comes out, or another $10 when the next.
You're getting it now at the.
I'm getting it
introduction.
now, basically early buying in at a discount, basically, right? So I actually kind of enjoy that. I think that's kind of cool. There's like there's not an in-game store for cosmetics, not yet. He does address it later in the video too, where it's like there is going to be some cosmetic stuff like after the game like is purchased. Like, yep, we're going to try to make some stuff to like increase cash flow to keep like improving the game or whatever. But like right now, that's not what they're focused on. There is like a supporter pack which gives you some skins and bullshit or whatever for an extra $10. I went ahead and bought that. I don't care about the skins or whatever, but like I do kind of believe in these guys' vision for the game. So
you
yeah,
can pre-order
I'm
War
pretty
Dogs for
stoked about
$39.99
this
on Steam and get access to the beta. And if you don't enjoy the beta or you just don't think the price is right, just refund it. We see this stair-step pricing approach as being the fairest method to reward the players who brought into War Dogs early.
So yeah, so basically you if you pre-order, you can play the beta. If you don't like the beta, you can refund it. Kind of deal. So also seems fair.
It's also delivering a financial boost to the game later in its development, as we seek to continue to add value to the game. If the price feels too high for an early access game, please don't buy it yet. Wait until the game has more of what you want and consider it then.
War Dogs is performing beyond our expectations, with 800,000 wishlists and rising, but we still need to be level-headed about player expectations.
So this is really cool. There's just a fucking home base. You got helicopters and fucking ground vehicles for supplies and shit. Like it feels more like what Battlefield has like a rush to everybody grabs a fucking car or whatever to get closer to the point. But like there's no logistic. Like you don't need a fucking, just a fucking cargo, whatever, to transport shit there. You just jump on a four-wheeler and ride fast.
Expectations. Yes, we do expect our.
So like I said, that's where this game feels like an Arma kind of thing, right?
I can
days
kind of
after
see
launch
that.
to have a lot more players than we expected. But we can tell you for a fact this is something completely normal, that those players will fall away over the next coming months. Player numbers will drop off, and journalists and influencers on the fringe of the community will try and rage bait your enjoyment out of the game for social media clicks. This doesn't mean the game is dying. We're thinking longer term than a flash in the pan. Our goal is to settle into a system.
Okay. So that was kind of a dig. They said journalists or whatever will try to rage bait you and not enjoying the game. I think that was kind of a dig at like Marathon or some shit like that. But Marathon is just genuinely not an enjoyable game. It wasn't. I tried it.
I'm
This
thinking of
wasn't
the
enjoyable.
journalist that fucked up so bad on Cuphead.
So
You know, just speaking of marathon.
yeah, I
it's
figured you'd go ahead and pull that up.
You know, it just happens to be that their 24-hour peak is 4,179 concurrent Steam players.
$250 million game, by the way.
Damn, they fucking suck.
Yeah,
But that's for the modern audience.
well, they also don't have half the staff anymore because they've laid most of everybody off.
Including the people who are currently working on Marathon. I've seen them.
No, it has literally been a dumpster fire for Chris.
It's been such a bloodbath.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I'll be
so
honest,
yeah,
I don't feel bad for any of them. They chose this.
so yeah, so really, and this is early access. So when the game does drop, everybody's gonna play it for hot and heavy for 3 weeks to a month, and then they're gonna get through all the content, basically the same 3 maps. They're gonna get tired of it, and there's not gonna be any content update. And then the player numbers for this game will fall off. Hopefully they keep doing YouTube videos like this to keep like, oh, we got more shit coming out, and then they drive the hype back up and more people jump back in. But this could scratch my itch. Like, I enjoy Gray Zone a lot, but Gray Zone has some like if I play Gray Zone, I have to go do the thing, and then I have to get back to a safe house to extract out, or I lose all my shit. Like, there's some like stakes for stuff where when you play, you have to be committed to playing it, right? You can't just kind of fuck off or whatever. Whereas like, you know, Battlefield 6, I could kind of fuck off. I could look at my phone for a second while I was respawning or whatever, you know. So I didn't have to be like completely focused in on the game. And I think this game is going to be a kind of a balance between Battlefield and Gray Zone. It's more of a mil sim. Weapon, as far as like weapon time to kill stuff, feels more mil sim than Battlefield did. But
Battlefield had a very weird issue for me. And it's the whole reason why I picked up the sniper rifle on my medic. If I pull the trigger on your dome, that should be the end of it.
Yeah.
Period. And I only got that with the sniper rifle. So it
yeah,
was a moment of get
that's-
good. No matter, it didn't matter what else I hit you with. It had to be the sniper rifle to get that.
Yeah. So that was always a weird thing for me too, because a headshot with a fucking DMR was like 80% of your health.
Yes.
You know, roughly. So that
So now you have to put
SVD
two in that same spot.
That's what I mean. Yes, I'm saying like you have to hit 2. That means you have to hit 2 headshots to get a kill, right? But you can also hit just with that one sniper rifle or the one DMR that I like. 2 body shots they were 50 apiece. So 2 body shots was a kill. So why would you try to aim for the head if stop scratching at me? Go. Jeez. Freaking just digging at my arm.
Yeah.
He
What are you
loves
doing?
you.
Yeah, I don't know why though. I get him up on my lap. He wants to get down. He's got water. He's got food. He's not hungry.
Next.
Attention whore.
He's being something. He's on something tonight. Anyway, sorry. No, the time to kill in Battlefield was very arcadey. You know what I mean? Like,
And
was
it bugged me. Like, it's not that I wasn't bad at the game. It wasn't a skill issue. It just, I dealt with it.
Yeah.
But it felt so much better when I had the sniper rifle. Because I could just pull the trigger and they were gone.
Well, I also didn't like how the class system worked with the sniper rifle. Like, oh, because you're a medic, because you're a fucking soldier, or because you're a repair guy, you can't hold your breath when you're aiming down fucking sights. Come on, man. Like, I get it. It's like a sniper. Like,
it was the only way to balance the class.
A sniper should be able to do it longer.
Sure, 1000%.
Yeah, like double the time, triple the time, whatever. Like, you should be able to at least hold your breath to keep a fucking scope from swaying
for 3 seconds.
The sway was fucking stupid. Yeah.
Yes, the sway got far less painful the farther I zoomed out. The more I zoomed in, when I tried to actually counter snipe somebody, that was ass. But if I was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
running
If
and
you
gunning
weren't
around a
recon
corner
class.
with a point
Yeah.
with a 2x or a 1x zoom, oh, I could do that all day long. Because
Yeah,
the
that's-
movement was so fine, it wouldn't matter. But
Yeah,
aim out 900 yards downrange to pop that counter sniper, fuck, that's annoying. But I could do it.
It's moving dozens of yards in the swing.
I mean, you can see the swing at that point.
Yep.
You're like, oh god, this is.
Yeah, no, like I said, it's not great. And I think
That would be
I
what
think
I
all
would
classes-
be wanting to see the most
Yeah.
out of them is how good is the TTK? Is it battle? Is it
Yeah.
more Battlefield or is it?
I don't know.
true-
So there, to me, and I don't think they talk about it in this video. They've talked about it in other videos where it's like, so there's some cool like detection stuff in the game, where like you have to wear legit body armor. Like you have to pick your body armor, right? Certain body armor makes you more detectable because you make more noise because you're heavier. Lighter body armor, less detectable, but more susceptible to, if you do get hit, you don't take as many rounds. And then like a ghillie suit, which has 0 protection, is not detectable at all. Will not show up on radar or whatever, right? Like if you're shooting a suppressed weapon, like your presence is unknown, kind of deal. And there's no kill cam, right? Yeah. There's a kill cam system, like certain characters will have like, but if you're actually sniping somebody, if you're dressed out like you're supposed to be, like they won't even see the kill cam. So it's a weird balancing thing, and they're going to have to fine tune it. It's definitely not going to be perfect when it first launches or whatever. But like, there were some cool ideas that I thought it felt arcadey and milsim-y at the same time. It was like they were trying to blend it.
Mhm.
Whereas like in Gray Zone, you start taking rounds or whatever, and the game's audio is so loud, like a bullet comes from this, but you can't zero in because it's just fucking loud. If you take a bullet, like there's no indicator saying where you're taking a bullet from, right? Like that's traditional milsim. Like unless you can see it on the monitor, you don't actually know 100%, right? You have to like lock down targets and stuff. And which I enjoy that, but at the same time, like it's not a arcadey fun thing to jump in and do. Or like you have to be serious and like communicate with teammates and stuff like that, and be focused on that, fully. But hopefully this is a little bit
Your
different.
enjoyment out of the game for social media clicks. This does.
Reason number 4 is monetization. Why am I always doing these like evil business ones? Can I please just have like a cool game mechanic or something really fun? Okay.
No.
There are 3 things relating to monetization that you can hold us to account on. Number 1, we will not monetize the game at any point during early access. Number 2, we will never monetize in-game cash or gold bars. They must be earned through play. And number 3,
so you can't buy in-game currency to basically up, because like the in-game currency you get from getting kills or whatever is what allows you to buy upgraded weapons, upgraded armor, vehicles, blah blah blah. So people can't just whip out a credit card and pay to win. Basically, I like that. Totally makes sense.
we will never allow you to purchase camos. Camos should show a player's status, not how much money they have.
So camos are tied to same kind of systems, I'm guessing, that Modern Warfare had, where you could, buy, or you get so many headshots and you unlock these camos or whatever.
Mhm.
So
I think at this point, we've made it abundantly clear there will be no monetization during early access, with the sole exception of an optional supporters edition. This includes 3 starter weapon skins, a Little Bird skin, and a couple of bobbleheads. It also includes a tag on the scoreboard for players who want to show off their support in-game. However, we don't want the stance here to be misconstrued of War Dogs never having monetization at all. That's not what we're saying. War Dogs will release into 1.0 and launch on multiple platforms. giving us a large boost in base game sales that we can use to reinvest into the game for post-release. However, Bulkhead will have ongoing running costs, player vault storage, stats, telemetry, anti-cheat updates, and servers on top of continued development costs that are expenses that need to be justifiable long-term if base game sales no longer cover those costs. And to be clear, we're talking years in advance. It might seem strange to be talking about monetization that's years down the line, but we want you to be able to buy in knowing what you're buying into long-term. We hope that we've shown that we're more than happy to have open discussions to explore different approaches to problems before committing to them. Sometimes we'll be a bit off the mark, but good faith conversation.
Also, I kind of wonder how much actual building destruction there's going to be. That was another thing that kind of disappointed me about Battlefield 6. Like the destruction stuff was very on rails, I guess. Like you could level buildings, but they always fell the exact same way, right? Like once so much damage was done to it, like they crashed the exact same. So the damage was superficial. Basically, buildings had a health bar more or less than they did like an actual destruction.
I remember, what was it, Battlefield 3, Siege of Shanghai, where they go in and they level that fucking skyscraper because they could.
Yeah.
Because there was the big one in the center of the map. There was one that was already down that was actually already leveled. But then you would start seeing people start working on this, trying to destroy this tower because it was a sniper post if you got up at the very, very top. Yeah. And it was, you would see people try to blow the building up and level it out. And I remember that was a cool thing to see done. You know, once they finally put enough C4 at the bottom of it, you could drop the building, the whole skyscraper.
Yep. Yeah, you can't do that in 6.
I mean,
like
and it should be, if I put a charge on a wall, I can blow a hole through it and go to the next room.
Yeah. Yeah, and you can do that sometimes. But it's all kind of paint with, you know, there's a few walls you can blow through in certain buildings, but it's not every one. It's not consistent. Correct. So it was definitely more on rails damage. All right, monetization. So basically, eventually they're going to do
is how we intend to find an acceptable line years in advance that feels fair and allows us to justify the continuous stream of content we want to serve up many years post 1.0 release. The War Dogs intellectual property is owned solely by Bulkhead, the developer. We have control of the future of War Dogs. So to wrap that point up, we recommend you don't buy War Dogs if you're staunchly against any form of monetization, as you'll become disappointed in a few years post-release. Our goal is not to bleed players dry until they quit. It's to break even and then reinvest those profits.
Yeah, performance.
If you're buying War Dogs for the next breakthrough in video game graphics, you're in the wrong place. On the flip side, if you're expecting the performance of a 5v5 competitive shooter like Counter-Strike or Valorant, you're also in the wrong place. We've done a lot of work to make UE5 FPS ready over a range of hardware. But if you're expecting to play...
That was another video that I watched where they actually said they went and bought the cheapest, like, base level fucking entry level PC and made the game run 60 FPS.
Yeah.
So, that's something like most fucking game studios don't do that shit. They don't actually do the actual bug testing or whatever for it. So that's cool. So it's not going to be like, you know, it's not going to blow your socks off, but I'm not looking like it's a first person shooter in Unreal 5. Like it's still going to look pretty good. Like, I don't know what the fuck more people want, you know?
Well, they said there's a visual that you can get in there that will, if you've got the card, I think last time we talked about this.
Yeah.
If you've got the card, it will unlock a setting that only you can play.
Well, that only a certain like high-end graphics card people can play. Yeah.
Yeah.
The access build that shows the potential of War Dogs, whilst we work towards unlocking the full potential at 1.0. However, we will not have a linear roadmap or fixed content. Instead, we'll be testing things live with the community, much like we've been doing during our closed tests at seemingly random times as the priorities of our development timeline shift. We
So you
know
get
early
Medic,
access has earned a
you get
bad
your fucking
reputation
paddles and via
because many
Medic.
games forever remain in their unfinished state with no plan to ever release. War Dogs has a plan and will reach full release roughly 24 months after launching into early access in September. Reaching 1.0 isn't just important for us financially. It's about delivering our full vision for the game and launching on multiple platforms to even more players.
Yes, we are the developers of Battalion 1944. That's not hidden information or something we like shy away from.
I guess a Battalion 1944 was a game that they had that didn't really do so well.
I kind of remember this.
Yeah, I don't remember it much.
War Dogs has local VoIP heard by all 3 teams, and that means players will naturally talk shit. And not just players, the devs are going to do it too. If you are more sensitive to that kind of banter, you do have the option to mute individual players or VoIP entirely and disable the text chat. However, there is a line between banter and being a dickhead, and that line can be drawn by the community server admins per server and ultimately by us, the devs. Just for the record, if the devs that got banned from Twitch have to get involved and ban you, it's very likely that you're a dick.
So yeah, that's right. During their early access, they did a Twitch stream and they got banned for
Oh my god.
for their own banter or whatever.
Shit.
Dude.
Yeah. So
That's terrible.
Yeah.
That's freaking hilarious.
Right.
War Dogs is designed as a PC-focused game for PC players first, but we know that some players want to just use gamepads, so there will be partial gamepad support at early access launch. However, keyboard and mouse will always be the optimal way to experience War Dogs on PC. With controller support comes the topic of aim assist. This will exist, but only to a small degree, as playing without it is honestly just comically bad. On any handouts in War Dogs though, it requires mastery, skill, and knowledge to succeed, regardless of input. If the idea someone wants to play with a gamepad is a deal breaker for you, then don't buy War Dogs. Nobody likes dying. In War Dogs especially, if you're running in like you're playing Call of Duty or Battlefield, you will likely die to someone playing more cautiously. If you're not willing to learn from those deaths, you're gonna have a bad time. One of the complaints we see from players is about how long it takes to get back into the control zone after you die, blissfully unaware that this is your punishment for dying, which creates an entire value vector for alternate roles such as pilots and drivers getting you back into the action. Instead of an arbitrary respawn timer on your UI like an arcade shooter, in War Dogs your respawn timer is instead based on the choices you make from spawn. Should you buy a vehicle or catch a lift? Which vehicle is the fastest? Can you trust that pilot or not? It all matters. How and who you travel with, how fast you're willing to get there, and deciding the optimal route to get back into the action.
I can just see that one pilot that's been doing those flips, dogging out on this thing and fucking flipping around, doing his helicopter shit.
Right?
Holding on and respawn.
So I do wonder though if they're gonna have the fucking. So I don't understand why the controls default on Battlefield for fucking flying shit is so fucking dog shit. Bro, it is the most unintuitive way to fucking set up a vehicle controls. It makes no sense.
I've had a hard time with I've had a really hard time with Battlefield's controls for a while. And I don't remember being that terrible at
So I went in, I watched some videos and I went in and changed a few settings for like at least for helicopter, and I'm halfway decent with helicopter. It's still fucking obtuse as all get out. Like to it doesn't make any sense. Like there's been other games that have done it just fine, like space go up, control go down, WASD forward, forward and back, tilt left and right, and then you can fucking use your mouse to swing your cursor to fucking turn, right? That should be it for helicopter. Right click, left click for your fucking shooting shit. But like instead it's like this button goes this way, and if you hold this button, it'll lean and turn to this way, and it's like, fuck, man. It just doesn't make a bit of fucking sense. So yeah. So I don't know. I don't understand. I never did figure out why the controls.
Have you seen the video where the aircraft pilots now are coming in and they're flying, and then all of a sudden they nose down, and they, with whatever button they're hitting, they do a roll where they now turn the jet and flip it and come nose down, spin around, and go back out. And while they're doing that, they do a whole strafing run with their machine gun, and they're just like absolutely annihilating people.
No, I have not seen that.
It's wild. So basically,
sounds
they take the jet
disgusting.
and then it kicks up and rolls over, and they strafe the nose as it rolls over, and then they barrel roll off of it and come back out. And it's like,
Do a barrel roll.
why is that legal?
Right.
How is he not snapping the frame of the jet, turning it? Because I mean, you got to think it comes forward, and then it basically he bucks it up, and it is all forces on that spine.
Yeah.
You're like, this ought to break.
Yeah,
And
right.
I've seen them do it, and they're doing this, and they're shooting people. The whole thing is like they come flying over an objective. They do that strafe where they come up, and it's some sort of combination that it forces the jet to do, and it puts a long blurt of bullets down, and you can just see them kill 5-6 people every time they do it, and you're just like, that's not how a jet's supposed to work.
Right.
Every decision has risks and consequences, with every outcome etched into your account balance. It's your cash, your decisions, your consequences. We've said it before, War Dogs is not for everyone. So if you can't cope with those stakes, you may want to play something else instead.
Oh shit.
There you go. There's 10 reasons you shouldn't buy.
So there you go. 10 reasons you shouldn't buy this game if you don't like those things. Like I said, I pre-ordered it. To me, this feels like a. Like I said, I'm probably never going to play Battlefield again.
Okay.
I just don't see that it's. I just don't see it happening. I've re-downloaded it. I tried to launch it and play it. It's just like I don't know. I don't know if I'll go.
I've
back
been
to
wanting to
Battlefield
do it.
6
I
for
just
that.
haven't had.
Yeah.
The issue with me is I was doing the alchemy run just recently in Black Desert, and my issue was I knew the game time. I knew where the matches were sit, and I was so afraid that I would get hung up in between it, and I couldn't get over to Black Desert in time because I didn't know if I was gonna have to trade the game or not to play it. So Battlefield was something I couldn't play while doing alchemy, and I wanted to kind of get in and do it because I was like, yeah, I kind of want to play this. But I wouldn't say I would never play it again. It's more of I just need to find the time to play it again. To where I'm not trying to grind for something, or we're playing, Pal World, or
right.
Doing whatever, us sticking off playing whatever it is at the moment. Because, I know it was me, XHC, and Hellcrest were playing Grand Theft Auto Online right before we started the Pal World shit. I want to go back and, fuck with that a little bit more. It's just I got shit that I want to do, and it's just, it's annoying.
All right, I'm scrolling through. All right, what else do we got? So we talked about that. We talked about the Battlefield thing. Just kind of touched on it a little bit. Let me scroll through gaming news just to see if there's anything popping up. Right? Oh, more things about physical and digital copies, guys. We don't care, man. Fuck's sake, bro. You're fucking us.
I'm kind of done with it.
It's just I've said my piece about it 3 weeks ago. I think it's a terrible idea. I don't know what's going to probably nothing's going to change it. But
Pirates will become creative. That's the only thing that's going to come out of this.
Yeah, probably. Did you ever talk about the Apex Mortal Kombat crossover? Why? Apex is a game?
I'm going to go see if the coffee's made. I'll admit I
falling
didn't
asleep
sleep
on
well.
us?
I wasn't able to sleep. Every time I tried to sleep last night, this fucking flying bug kept attacking my hair, so I jump out of bed to try and find it, and little bitch would go into hiding. And I lay back in bed, and it's like, I'm still here, fucker! And it dive on me again, so I stayed up until fucking 4 trying to find that bug, and I passed out.
All right.
I'll be right back.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Rumor, Apex Legends, X Mortal Kombat could be coming soon. Pathfinder, Revenant, Wraith, Caustic, and Axel reportedly get a MK themed skins. Info comes from anonymous 4chan post. Respawn is allegedly planning a full collab with NetherRealm Studios. Good. Oh, you're going to get to play with some Mortal Kombat skins. It's going to cost you $900 or $99.99
at the least.
Yeah, because that's what free-to-play games get you. Be cool to see, I guess. You're better than Google. You're better than Google. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Pathfinder, Scorpion, Wraith, Sub-Zero. Wraith, Sub-Zero? Okay. Revenant, Noob Sabat, Caustic, Shao Kahn, Axel, Sonya Blade. I don't know what Axel is. That's a new character I had never played before. Since I quit the game. So there's another. So, okay. Physical digital sales and the fucking WNBA is all that's been on the fucking timeline lately, bro. Like, I just fucking can't right now. So have you heard anything about the WNBA stuff? Okay, so basically, I'll just give you a short rundown of what's happening right now. Popular people in the NBA were saying that, okay, most of the officials in the WNBA don't know what the W stands for. They can't define it. Okay. Along. I can't wait to talk about the WNBA on Saturday. Okay. Now, right. So this has happened. There was some LGBT stuff. Blah blah blah. Somebody's mad about something, right? Now 3 pro NBA players have said that they are transitioning and they are going to fucking apply for the draft for the WNBA. Because they're straight up, there's like, yep, you can't tell me I'm not a woman. You know what I mean? Like they're fucking trolling hardcore. They're not like actually transitioning or whatever. They're just fucking saying, you can't tell me no. Like if this is your stance, then I'm going to apply for the draft because I'm claiming that I'm a woman, and you can't tell me otherwise, right?
Oh, are we talking about the WNBA?
Yeah.
Oh God, I am so excited to see the fustercluck from that. Honest to God, I'm so tired of the whole thing. Oh, we don't know what a woman is. Then you have lost your woman privileges. Sew up your vagina and get the fuck out.
So, but that's what I was telling him. There's been 3 actual NBA players that are just saying, yeah, no, I'm a woman now. If that's the case, I'll apply.
Yeah.
Let me play.
Yeah, I've seen at least 2 of them, and I am so fucking for it.
Yeah.
Like, just do it. Embarrass these fuckers. They need to be embarrassed. They need to honestly get popped upside the head. Maybe something will be restarted in their goddamn idiot brain.
No,
I'm just tired of the whole.
They need this. This has been the most fucking like media coverage the WNBA has ever gotten.
Besides with Clark.
Well, yeah, but she was the only reason that people even think about it now.
True. Isn't she going to golfing now?
I don't know, but all them other fucking players they just beat the shit out of her all the time, and nobody ever said
they beat the shit out of all the fucking women. The only ones who aren't getting the beat shit out of are the actual fucking men because they can take a punch.
Well, there's no men, but not yet.
Wink,
okay.
Wink.
So yeah, that's the thing. I was giving Nightingale kind of a rundown because he hadn't really noticed any of it.
No, I mean it's very.
Oh,
rare
I got
for
some
me
shit to show you.
Keep up with,
then.
Like anything sports related. Like
Oh,
the
for
only
me-
way I find out sports stuff is
Press Z to look at me and press A to talk to me. Okay, it's time.
what
to get
in the actual
I
fuck. Did
I would play this so fast.
Hey,
The
ladies,
trumpet of
press Z
time.
To look at me and press A to talk to me. Tee-hee.
Tee.
Died? Wow, he led an amazing
Wow.
life. These are terrible people, Link. You know that? They come right out of the ground. It's disgusting. I know Ganondorf very well. He's a great guy. He's very strong. He's a very strong guy, and he's very thin. Look at this place. It's a total disaster. I don't know where I am in this place. Dark Link is a brilliant swordsman. His sword is very sharp. I think he'll be very successful. He's very young. King Zoran has been pumping our streets with potions for years, poisoning our shopkeepers and young dancers. I built this temple. Did you know that? It used to be called Trump Temple. I love this temple, but not as much as I love the great kingdom of Hyrule.
Oh, I would play a whole fucking game of that so fast. Give it to me, please.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Please. I love the original Ocarina of Time, but I want to have the Trumpet of Time.
Okay, you guys want to watch people crash on some golf carts for a second?
Yes, I'm waiting for the coffee pot to finish.
And then
Oh, swords and slippers. I
Yeah,
bet that's
okay.
on my wish list.
Yeah, same. But we can talk about that here in a bit too. All right. Share this tab. Boop, boop. All right, we're gonna watch people crash some golf carts because
Y'all didn't actually hear me snore, did you?
when you were. Did you fall asleep on us?
I did.
Oh.
I went to stretch my back by kind of laying on the floor for a minute and like kicking my legs up, and I felt myself snore for a second. I'm like, oh God, I need coffee.
No, we didn't notice. All right, here we go. I don't know what they're thinking. Like
They're thinking they'll do like probably like the Dukes of Hazzard shit. And
they're moving 4.5 miles an hour. Like that's not how that
they're
works.
guys. Do you really think they do that kind of mathematics? When you're in a golf cart, and you have golf on the brain and you have just shut off every higher function, are you thinking about mathematics and how it's going to work that way?
Top Gun crossover.
Damn!
Jesus Christ.
Why did you yerk?
Oh, shit.
Get him, cart! Somebody too heavy on the back.
Oh, God. Now that one was... Jesus Christ, that steering wheel almost went through his chest.
Fantastic.
Tried to be smooth. Oh, God.
What?
Oh my God!
The end. Fantastic. Humans.
Wow.
They always disappoint, but sometimes at least it's funny.
Hang on, let me pull something else up here real quick.
Oh, by the way, if y'all have any song covers you'd like to hear me cover at some point, I do have a tab in the Discord now. It's up at the very top, pinned, and vote suggestions. You can leave your ideas there. I'm posting in some of my own because there's some interesting ideas.
There's only one song you need to cover. Only one. And you better not let me down. Or give me
Oh my God. It took me a few seconds. I'm like, no. Put it in there. Put it in the goddamn lineup or I'm forget because I'm already working on another one. Fucking Rick roll the chat. Do it, bitch.
Where
that was the thing. That just reminded me.
Which one do I put it in?
So go to the very top. It should be here, I'll add you.
Yeah, Freaker, sorry. Like I said, I kind of gave my piece about the Sony stopping physical discs weeks ago. Diggy hole.
Hey, if you want to hear it, put a suggestion in. I'm gathering all suggestions here.
There you go.
Both.
There's my suggestion.
It has been accepted.
Okay, so I know you don't pay much attention to sports and stuff like that, but have you heard about
sports ball?
The electric dirt bike made by the company Stark?
No.
So they've made a dirt bike that's 80 horsepower. It's all electric, 80 horsepower dirt bike. It outrides most like commercial like motocross bikes and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So these guys on this channel here, they took one of those motors and they put it in a fucking stock golf cart. And I was fixing. You brought it up. Why'd you do that? I was fixing to do that. Anyway, so they put this in this golf cart and they basically make it look like a stock golf cart, but it's a sleeper. They redid the suspension.
Sleeper cart.
Like that. But like it's electric, so you could technically take it on the fucking golf course. Nobody would ever know, right? Because you can turn down the power. Anyway.
Well, we got it to like 80%, and to go more than that will be pretty extensive. So let's see what it does. Oh my gosh. Dude, that thing's insane.
You know how fucking
that
thing
no way
completely rips, dude.
Wow. I can't wait to see more of these appear out in the wild on golf courts and just having them fucking wipe out. We need a new compilation.
The dirt bike is about 12 grand for that motor, so you're not going to see a lot of them.
Dude, that is nuts! Dude, we thought it had power before! This is crazy! Dude, we've got...
So
imagine how much weight it will need in the front to not buck.
Well, that's just it. You could turn the power down where it's more gradual or whatever. Like it's got like 5 levels. The way that motor is set up, it's got like an actual power scale thing or whatever. You can adjust it.
Yeah.
But so all right. Oh yeah, so you take his dad for a ride.
Has more power than it's the gearing's a little bit steep.
Where's it at? Right here.
Ready?
Oh, Dad's gonna fucking brag about this shit for the rest of his life.
So anyway,
Clear it, dude. It feels really good. I gotta just to propel it fast enough to actually jump.
It became a really cool byproduct.
It did,
but the suspension's
So
really
they-
what matters.
so they put like actual like 4-wheeler suspension in it. So it's not like.
Oh yeah!
So they actually jumped this one. So anyway, but yeah, I saw the golf cart. I thought, oh, I gotta watch the wheelie golf cart again because it was freaking crazy.
The wheelie mobile.
So, all right,
It's a really good mobile.
I was looking at gaming news and my fucking ADD brain jumped out again. All right. Oh, Twitch's AI thing. Did you hear about that?
Yep, I already opted out of it.
I haven't done anything about it. I got to do that shit still too. What'd you post now?
Like, I'll admit, I use AI music. I'll use AI for my background, shit like that. No, I'd rather them not use AI on me, which I know a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, man, that's kind of a double standard." Fuck you. That's my answer. You use AI. Suck my nut.
Crimson Desert did so well that Pearl Abyss's labor costs jumped 94% on employee bonuses. 1,000 plus devs got paid. Sweet.
Oh wow, they got paid. Better than being fired.
Phantom Blade Zero seems to be skipping physical release as pre-orders go live. Look, okay, And just to touch base again, because Freakers did mention it in the chat. Yeah, we've talked about the physical thing and digital things. Like, yeah, obviously I'm a PC gamer. My PC doesn't have a disk drive in it. Like, I buy almost exclusively everything digital, which I've also talked about in the previous. Like, I used to collect games. They all got stolen about fucking 8-10 years ago, and I just like, yeah, fuck this. I'm not gonna try to, go rebuild a collection or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I don't have that attachment. Like, personally, this is how I am. I totally, in the convenience of digital, way better. The problem with it is, and the Seattle Blizzard allegation were bullshit and they used a strong arm them in implementing DEIBS. Oh, that's true. Right. So that was my thinking with it. Like, so the reason why I think it's a big deal, even though I am 100% digital, is because, like, there is no backup now, right? If shit does go bad or whatever, like before, like, oh damn, I can't play this game, but it's on a physical disc somewhere. If I can go find the physical disc, then I can play said game again, right? And it hasn't been that way for years, and we've also bitched about that, like games coming out with just a fucking code on them. They don't actually have the game on the disc.
It'll come with a quote-unquote disc, but it has like the bare minimum shit on it.
Well,
and then the code has the rest.
It basically has a launcher on it, more or less, right?
Bare minimum shit.
Yeah. So, and it's like there's a constraint with memory, like how much stuff they can actually put on the disc. You can't put some of these 200, 100 plus gig games on discs because they're just too big. I get it. I understand it, right? I'm just saying, like, it's nice to know that there was a backup system just in case. Probably going to see more of that. Yeah. Pirating stuff.
Honestly, the thing that gets me is it used to be digital games were cheaper because you didn't have something you could hold, and that's why the physical games were more expensive.
Well,
but now we're having physical game prices on digital games.
No, they tried to sell us that bullshit, and I can't remember ever, because I was 2014 PlayStation 4, Xbox, was it 360 or one? Which one was it?
PlayStation 4 and 360 were kind of the thing, yeah.
Was that the same?
It'd been PlayStation 3 and 60.
No, you're right. You're right. It was Xbox One.
Yes.
Yeah.
PS4 and Xbox One generation was when the online thing really set off and more downloadable titles really started. It started on the PS3, was more focused on the PS4, right? Where you could download full games. But I don't remember there ever being a time where a release on because I was a PlayStation guy at the time, where it was any cheaper to buy it on this online store than it was to go to the store and buy the disc. I don't remember there ever being one single time for a launch game.
Well, that's because PlayStation's never been cheaper.
Well, I'm just saying, like, PC is a different story, but like for a giant percentage of the actual gaming market, which was console at the time, it was always the same price. It was never cheaper because it was digital.
I can kind of see that, but whenever it comes to PlayStation, it's been proven that they always price hike their own fucking store because they can. So it's kind of hard to use them as an example.
Well, but Xbox was doing the same thing, right? Because every game that come out, like, okay, Call of Duty came out, right? It was never cheaper digitally, ever. And it came out across all platforms, everywhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
True.
Ever cheaper digitally than it was physically, right? So, like, that's taken Sony and Xbox, like, that was Activision before they were owned by Xbox. So I'm just saying, like, that's it, right? It to me, in my mind, it's never been cheaper, so it's never really been a thing. It's more about the writing on the wall and where it's heading, and it's meant to be where they said you will own nothing, and they will say yes. That's exactly what my point was getting to. So there is no, now that there is no like backstop, there is no brakes, there is no safety net anymore for gamers. Gamers have no choice. You have to buy them digitally because nobody's going to make physical, right? So now there is no other market to get a game. You have to buy it digitally, especially if you're on Sony's platform, right? Before, you might be able to go buy a used disc, save $10, $20 or whatever on a used game, buy one that's a few years old if somebody's traded in, save some money on it or whatever. Now you have to buy it at whatever price Sony says because you have to buy it from them if you play on those consoles.
It never degrades.
Right. Which is also why you think about why Nintendo shit has never fucking gone down, because it doesn't have to. Right? They can sell Mario from NES for $50 on the fucking store, and it never has to drop in price because
you can't get it anywhere else.
Exactly. You can't get it anywhere else. So that's the problem. Whereas if you're a PC gamer, you have a few more options. You could pirate. Steam has sales all the time because Steam is still trying to make shit competitive. I don't think there's a world where Sony and Xbox games, when they go completely console exclusive, that you're going to catch sales like that.
Yeah.
Not really, no.
You know,
and if you do, it's some of the more insulting sales, like, oh yeah, our $60 game is now only $55.
Yes. Yeah. PCs themselves will go to get, because the hardware is getting so expensive as well.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, you're going to spend $79.99 on a game, GTA 6, for example. So
that actually came out, right?
No. What?
No? I thought it had.
Not yet.
They haven't even released the stupid trailer yet. Remember we talked about the trailer was going to be paywalled on Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, you derailed my train of thought.
You're welcome.
So GTA 6, when you buy it for $80 or the $100 version, whatever you buy it digitally. So you buy it on PC. Like say you wait till the PC comes out and you still spend $100 on it or whatever. Well, next year, some of those music licenses, they could go away. They could just remove that shit from the game that you already purchased, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then that's the beginning. They may start changing other things in the game because it's all digital and you are stuck with it. And so basically it's come to a point now where you're and some of these other countries are suing Sony.
5 different countries are currently suing Sony.
Yeah, I think one of them was saying you're paying for the property, but you're getting rights as a renter. Basically.
Yeah, you're getting like renter rights, so it's like they have to kind of go through you first before they decide to fuck with your shit. Which, I mean, in my opinion, that kind of makes stupid sense, common sense, because common isn't common, so stupid sense. But I mean, nobody likes to think about that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's $80. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, now, because they're going physicalist or whatever, because there is no safety net, every game you purchase from now on that has any kind of TOS or whatever, like, that's AAA, because they're going to try to, it's mostly these big corporations that are going to try to fuck you. I think all those games you're basically just renting for $80.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to play them or not, if you enjoy them, if you don't ever want to play them again after you buy them, that's all irregardless of what I'm the point that I'm trying to express.
Yeah,
is that they can just delete it from your library.
And will if they don't just delete your whole library, Sony.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if a game goes out of whatever licensing or whatever, they can just remove it from your library. You have no say in it, even though you paid to own it. You don't have any say in it. It's all about control. Wait till they start revoking access because you said something on social media. Then yes, there's also that. At some point, the government is going to have to step in and enforce long overdue customer protection and right to own resale laws. Stop Killing Games is stalling a little bit, but still making progress. Yeah, all these things are true.
Though, Stop Killing Games is actually joining in on the lawsuit shit right now. I mean, especially since Argentina and a whole bunch of other places are currently suing Sony. They're like, at this point, they have lawyers on every side. Stop Killing Games is like, all right, the time to strike is now.
But here's the thing. These billion-dollar companies, Sony's and all these shit like that, they don't care. They don't care. They really don't, because they're just going to keep doing it, and there's still going to be people that keep buying it.
Lemmings will be lemmings.
The only true solution to this is to never buy from these companies again. Is that possible? Probably not. I
haven't bought a Sony product for fucking ever.
Right. True. But I've said that too. I bought Horizon Zero Dawn. I bought it on sale on Steam, and so I also got it on sale, and then Steam also took their 30% cut. So fuck Sony. Right? That was another reason why they wanted to get their games off of Steam, because they had to lose a fucking cut of their money on Steam. because Steam takes 30% or whatever.
They took a quarter of my sandwich.
So basically, that's why they wanted to go back to console exclusive, because they're all greedy fucks. It's also a wider issue than just gaming. Automotive industry just tried to make it whereas it's illegal to work on your own car because it's dangerous. Yeah, so that's cell phones, anything like. Well, there was a fucking thing too, which I also another thing, like I won't buy a new car ever. I will never buy.
I mean, there's
something
too much electronics in it. The fact that if one thing goes wrong, the whole car fucking shits itself
No,
because
they can just shut the fucking thing off. That literally passed.
I
the law that
forgot
they can
about
just
that.
Shut that off. Also, like Mumble said, like it's a right to work thing. Well, they engineer it so you can't hardly work on it anyway. And there's been several cars like Toyota. I first heard about this years ago with BMW, right? You buy a BMW car, you go to the fucking dealership, you buy this car. You pay a monthly subscription to use the heated seats that are in your car that you're fucking buying. Fucking Toyota Corolla. And like so even my pickup had like OnStar in it, right?
Yeah.
And it's an older car. It's an older pickup. So if I didn't pay for that, then that thing. But that's just like that's a push button deal that you could make phone calls with. Like it's not a huge deal, but they do install stuff into your vehicle that you pay for that you can't use unless you pay for a subscription. Same with like Sirius satellite radio, shit like that. But that's on a smaller
I forgot
scale.
that thing even still existed.
But there's like navigation shit. There's like I said, heated seats, or like these other features that you have to. That they want you to pay us like a live service subscription to use on a thing that you actually purchase and you physically own. So they don't actually want you to own it, which so anyway, that to me is just 100% garbage.
It really fucking is.
Keeping 50-year-old vehicles running boat motors. Yeah. I will never own a new car. Yes. That's why I'm looking at buying a Jeep right now, and it's like a 2000 model, roughly around 2000 model. It's got some luxury shit in it. It's going to have like leather seats. Just could be nice or whatever. But it doesn't have to be. I don't think I'll ever buy anything brand new. I don't think it's fucking worth it.
Well, for one, they're overpriced as is.
Oh, stupidly overpriced. So there's probably going to be a bunch of bubbles bursting soon.
God, I fucking hope so.
Housing market, automotive market is, dude, every single car lot is full to fucking bursting. Because
they really are. It's kind of sad. No one can afford that shit.
Yeah, nobody's buying that shit. Nobody's buying cars. And during COVID, all the car lots were empty because they couldn't get chips or whatever. Now every car lot's full because they want to charge $80,000 for a vehicle, less than 10 years ago was half the price. And they didn't make it innovations worth double the money, guaranteed.
No.
So there's that. Yeah, car lots, the housing market, the AI bubble will burst. I think somebody kind of commented on that today. Like all the money that they're trying to prop up about how good AI is going to like be profitable, which is what I thought from the beginning. Like I just don't see how it's actually going to be like a profitable thing. It's a great tool. I'm not trying to like discount how cool of a tool
no.
AI
I get
can
you. But it's like
I'm just saying, like I don't see how it's
not going to be the next messiah in money making.
Yeah, I just don't see how it's like the future of thing or whatever. It's already starting. There's like 13 data centers got denied building permits. Yeah, but they're still building data centers across the country. Like they're still going to do that, right? But the actual companies that are like Nvidia and all that, like they're all going to take a fucking giant hit before too much longer because they're just the things that they're promising just aren't real, right? They're promising on things that just don't exist, and there's no feasible way to make them exist at this point either. Right? Like AI has come a long way in the last 2 years. Like it's leaps and bounds over what it was 2 years ago. But like so yeah, it's going to be able to make some videos and shit like that. But
it's not going to be Detroit become human anytime soon. That shit's gonna
Right,
take some
right,
fucking
right.
time, and that's
But,
what they
like-
keep trying to sell
but,
folks.
like-
is, oh,
But what does what does that mean? Like, even if it can make videos or these things, like, how is that going to be profitable? It can
oh
be
god.
like
Speaking of
you can
AI,
save money in Hollywood or whatever, but then you're costing people jobs. So the people that the people that have to buy said product no longer have money to be able to buy said product that the AI is making. So what the fuck is the point? Why would the AI make the product if nobody can buy the product? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make any sense. So the
So-
problem is that it's real, but short term. It's like the jobs are going to be bring in until the building is done. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like,
real quick, I just want to touch
what
on this.
AI
'cause
can replace, it doesn't replace the products that it has to sell to be profitable.
It's like, still on the topic of AI, YouTube is currently making it harder for newer creators to get fucking anywhere. So my chance of ever getting actually, hitting that, oh, you can be monetized thing, yeah, no, that's fucking dead in the water come next year.
Well, you
Because
have to-
in their effort, just let me finish, in their effort to finish off AI slop channel, they're like, all right, you need to have 80,000 hours watched, and I think it's like
8,000 hours.
8,000, yeah, my bad. Added a 0, or 20 million shorts viewage, which, yes, I know, I don't put shorts up.
So, yeah, I did hear about that, which makes it so. I don't know. I honestly, I thought about that too. I honestly. So what YouTube actually wants is like CNN and Fox News, and like that's it. They don't and Mr. Beast videos. Like, they don't want any fucking thing else on their platform. They don't want people uploading and shit. They don't want creators. They don't.
It's pretty obvious because this is the third time they moved the goalpost.
Yeah, they don't want
in
to
like
pay
the last
them.
2 years, isn't it?
No, and it's in the last 10 years. They've moved it 3 times.
And seriously moved it. Yeah.
No, and each one was more egregious than the last.
Yeah.
Yeah, this latest one is just fucking painful though. Like, goddamn, man.
Because I remember getting the first one where they opened it to everyone. You had to get 50 subs and like 1,000 watch hours.
Bro,
And you
I
could
could
sign
have
up for
hit that.
And you could have signed up for it. And here's the thing, they did not grandfather you into it.
No, you have to earn it again each time, don't you?
When they move the goalpost, if you don't have the current standing, you will have to earn it. Even if you were
Ugh.
already a creator. And it pisses everybody off every time, and they don't give a shit. And they literally told me that when I argued it on the first goalpost move.
Well, that's just it. You can't even talk to anybody now.
No, it's all AI.
Like, there's a VTuber right now that's a React streamer or whatever. Probably, I think last time I'd seen, she was like 250, 300,000 fucking subs or whatever. Got banned for reacting to a video where somebody squashed mosquitoes, saying it was like graphic violence or some shit. Even though the original video she reacted to is still up, not struck. And then like cannot get an appeal. Just can't. So the jobs being replaced is going to be the last step of the rollout. What they are focusing on now is feeding it back into itself to become smarter, faster, and self-sustainable as quickly as possible. True. I do agree with that, but what I'm saying is, okay, say Taco Bell does
Not
all
the shit
AI.
lettuce.
They go all AI, right? They just Taco Bell pops up. They put a robot in there that shoves the mystery meat inside a fucking burrito, and then there's a fucking kiosk that you order it, and the deal just shits it out on the fucking counter in a bag after you scan your card, right? Literally no
mystery meat.
So, like I said, no humans, but they're also not paying any customers, right? Well, so say Taco Bell. It is hypothetical. Taco Bell is the only thing that exists, right? It's only Taco Bell. Well, now nobody works at Taco Bell, so nobody gets paid. So nobody buys the Taco Bell because they don't have money to buy. They're not getting paid, so they don't have any money, right? So then what does Taco Bell do? They have to shut down because why would they make a product that they can't sell? Because nobody has money to buy it. And that's basically the thing about AI. Like AI is supposed to like replace all these people, but like if nobody's actually making money, then what are they going to buy the product that the AI is making with? You know. And then there's talk about universal basic income. That's all bullshit. That's all bullshit. The fucking rich people will literally burn you alive to keep their fucking selves warm. They don't care. It's so stupid because me and Rosa reacted to the same video we got with no problems from YouTube about it.
But Helmsman, you also have to remember that just recently one of your, like, wasn't it fucking 2-year-old videos just got taken down, quote unquote, for no reason because YouTube's losing their fucking shit.
Right.
You were talking about it when we were playing Power World the other day.
Yeah, so
I mean, there is no rhyme or reason when it comes to their algorithm blockage.
Right. So, and the universal basic income. So, say you get on the universal basic income, and then you're just Matrix in a goo pod, fucking charging the AI system, basically, right? That's the actual fucking like future we're going toward. Like, I don't see any other like. It's not going to be a fucking utopia. That's not going to happen, right? That's my point. Disgustingly inconsistent. Yes, that's true. My friend got temp banned. It was crazy. Flagged URL links in the description of a 2-year-old stream. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm trying to watch more stuff on Rumble now instead of.
Is it any better than it was a couple of months ago? Because it was kind of a no man's land over there.
Well, I don't know if it chat or whatever, but like most of the people that I watch on Rumble have a decent following on Rumble or whatever.
I mean, I'm not talking about chat. I don't watch live streams on YouTube. I'm like, I don't know why I'm asking you. We don't watch the same content.
No, we don't. But at the same time, like I'm trying to go there more than I am trying to go to YouTube. But I still go to YouTube for a lot of shit because there's still a lot of people that post there. But like I feel like that's gonna be. It's just going to start slowing down. You know, they don't have any.
I mean, what's the point of posting on there when you know it's either A, going to get you banned and you'll have no help, or B, you'll get nothing for your hard work?
Well, yeah. And then, like, even if you do work for it, the growth might not be there. Discoverability might not be there. Like, there's, you know, I've been talking into the aether on this podcast too for a while. And I'm thankful people showed up to fucking listen. That's great. But discoverability is fucking hard, man. You know, I don't have the money or the patience to fucking sit down and do assets every week because I'm working all the time and like I'm just tired. I want to get on here and fucking chat with people about stuff. I wish if I had the money to hire somebody to like make thumbnails consistently or fucking make assets and stuff all the time, that'd be cool. But like, you know, I'm glad. You know, we're up to 8 concurrents and stuff. That's awesome. I love it. I got fucking people in there that are chatting in the chat or whatever.
Hell
like
yeah, your chat's more live than my streams.
But like my actual following on Twitch and things has gone up like 10 people since I started the podcast 2+ years ago. It's like it's not. I just like discoverability is not super great. I don't raid out. I don't do these like I don't promote myself that much. Growth on the internet is just it's a weird thing. Like if you're not doing it all day every day, it's probably not going to happen. Like, so I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Discoverability is trash everywhere now because the platforms are just chasing mainstream, betraying the reason why they came into existence in the first place. Anti-growth, mother trucker. Yeah. I'm not anti-growth. It's just the way algorithms are, the way everybody sets things up. It's just
I think he's more joking about the anti-growth. He's not saying you are.
Right. Them removing bots ruined Twitch. Their whole system was built off of it. Weirdly enough, too, I actually brought this up where I'm like, people are still botting on Twitch. I actually
100% still view botting.
I actually
look at Hassan.
Well, no, I actually caught another guy. He's actually was a guest on this podcast. View botting. He was like at 1,500 viewers, chat was moving about like our chat's moving right now. There's a handful of people chatting in there, right? But he had 1,500 concurrents. I've checked back in on it. I've watched his, I still see his numbers. Like he's up in the 50-60 range now. But that's actually gone up quite a bit. Like he stopped streaming for a while. He was at like 15, 20. Come back and he was like at 60, 30, 40. And then one stream he's at like 1,500, and then he's over 100. And I'm like, I smell some fucking bullshit. So
yeah, I know most of the BDO streamers during the time we were doing it were botting a little bit to get up, because the issue with like Black Desert's directory is you have one row of insane views, so that's where most of the BDO is watching, is in the top 4 videos or 5 streams. Then you had this massive wall of like what we'll call tier 2 streams, where it's that you're not quite partner, but you're getting views.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's a wall of less than 5s to down to 0s. And to just get that little bit up, they were using it to bump them up into that 20-30 range, would put them almost at the very top. And that's how they would start
understandable
picked up.
Yeah.
So
sadly understandable.
I've seen my streams on YouTube get bottled in real time, literally gradual increase in viewers, as much as 100 people, with absolutely 0 additional engagement in chat. Weird random botting. Yeah. I mean, I don't get botted here or whatever, which is, but if you was going to grow your shit, like, I guess that's how you do it. I don't know. Like I've seen the people on Twitter, they'll follow.
I naturally did it. I was right there at the door.
Yeah.
And then Genozad fucked it up for me. I was literally 2 average viewers away consistently from being able to do it. I was just right there at the edge. And then as soon as he started saying how I was so bad for the Epic 7 community and all this stuff, I lost 50% of my viewers overnight.
God damn. Fuck, it sucks.
I mean, back in the day, when I get rated by Nagato and it stayed, never said anything for the remaining 8 hours. Oh yeah, most of and I remember seeing those days with Mumble.
Well, and they've also changed lurkers too.
Yeah,
lurkers don't fucking count anymore. It makes me kind of sad, because I know there's people in the background, but then I look at the numbers and it's like, oh yeah, you had 2 people. I'm like, oh.
No, it's not 2017, 2018 Twitch anymore.
Yeah. Well, not even 2020. COVID Twitch fucking blew a lot of people up too. But the thing is, and like I've told Nemo too, is like I've literally watched other VTubers and they just do react content and then like play with the community and shit like that. They upload
it just
consistently.
Feels so lazy.
I totally agree, but I've definitely seen multiple people get partnered and then over 100+ concurrents just by reacting to the same fucking videos that all the rest of them react to. And then uploading consistently and being entertaining. You can't just obviously sit there and say nothing on a reaction, right? You got to be halfway entertaining as a reactor, but like, it's still possible to do it. I don't know. All these.
I don't know. I'm on the game playing platform to play games.
I agree. I totally agree. But at the same time, that's the fucking meta, man. A lot of times people don't come in. Okay, here's the thing. Not to criticize you or whatever, but like when you were a kid and your sibling was playing a game or whatever, was it fun to just sit and watch them play?
Yes, it was.
That's bullshit.
I really enjoyed watching my brother play video games. I watched him play all of like multiple Final Fantasies, Final Fantasy 4 through 7. I watched him play Kingdom Hearts. I watched him play Dynasty Warriors. Eventually, he taught me how to play Dynasty Warriors. I enjoy watching other people play video games, which is kind of why I started streaming, because I was like, if I enjoy it, maybe others do. I am discovering over time that is not so much the case.
I guess it's just me. I always hated watching people play. Like, if I can join into your stream because I can chat with you while you're playing or whatever, that's fine. I guess that's the interactivity that helps. But like just watching somebody play a game, I'm doing other things. You know what I mean? Like I've got another monitor open, doing other shit most of the time. When's the next podcast? Is so much typing.
Every Thursday.
Every Thursday, man. Yeah, join in. It's just simply drives to the oversaturated market of gamer streamers. Yeah, it's hard. It is. It's really hard. And the thing is,
and I don't blame people for not wanting to watch specific games, because I know the games that I like to play aren't everybody's cup of tea. It is still disheartening after a while, though.
Yeah, which is why I burn out on it. I played this. I tried to. There's strats. You can be a specific. Like you can only play this one game, or if you try to be I don't know. That's why I burn out on the actual like gaming streaming, and I said that I would probably never do like consistent gaming streams again. I just won't. I won't do it. Because I don't feel like I'm entertaining enough during that time. Because I can either focus on the game or I can focus on chat. I can't do both. So I just like there's gonna be a time where I'm like, oh, this is a cool game, I'll stream it or whatever. And then like so every once in a while I'll probably stream a game, but it's not gonna be consistent. I just don't think I'll ever get back into a consistent gaming stream again. In like I've said in previous, like my next plan for any kind of entertainment stuff, like I'm still going to keep doing the podcast and stuff, but like I'm going to try to start an outdoor channel. That's my next move. I actually I'd been meaning to say that I ordered the camera today.
Nice.
So I ordered my action camera today. So, and then like I'm looking to buy a Jeep. I'm going to try to film all of that as the whole process as I go, the working on it, the actual going outside, camping, outdoor stuff. I have some cool ideas for what I would like to do with that shit. We'll see what happens in the future if that's possible, but like that's the plan. I'm going to try to get away from screens. And if I use this as like an excuse to keep myself doing it, where like, oh, I have to make a video, so I need to go camping or whatever. Like I'm trying to.
I have to go touch grass for my video. Goodbye.
Yeah, I'm trying to just trick my brain into doing it more often. It's different with YouTube videos since they're not live content. I don't usually have time to watch a lot of Twitch anymore. Yeah, well,
if you want, I always upload my lives onto Twitch. Ha ha. Or,
yeah.
Wait. Upload my lives onto YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can English.
The game's changed too much, to be honest. Your stream has nothing to do with discoverability. You have to use every single form of social media and drive people. Yes, that's true. That's true. Like if you really like there has to be a whole ass like fucking marketing thing to do that, tags and all that. Which is, like I said, with the outdoor thing, like I'm looking to actually hire like an editor and do short content and do the whole, like actually try to get on that discovery list, which is going to be like consistent content each week or whatever. We will see how it goes because I'm still going to be working 60 hours a week. So I don't know. But that's my plan. I just like hire the guy who made the X-Files. That was a great show. Yeah. Okay.
Fuck yeah. I still go back and watch the X-Files. Good shit. Good shit.
Just hire Michael Bay. I'm sure everything will have an explosion at some point.
No, there you go.
You're out there. You look at a deer. Next thing you see is a nuclear boom.
Well,
go
I
off.
did hear James Cameron is no longer going to be making Avatar movies, so I guess he's going to be open.
Okay.
Epic fight scene music as you're setting up your tent.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard that or not. The James Cameron is not going to make any more Avatar movies now.
No,
because the last ones didn't like perform as well.
Okay.
So, Yep. There's officially going to be no more Avatar movies.
Did he get all the way through 6?
No, 3 was the last one.
Oh shit!
Yep. I've never watched any Avatar movies. I just heard this.
I've only watched the first one.
Yeah,
I
I've
only
never watched
liked
it.
the first one. I tried watching the second, and I just got bored.
Anything else? 10 out of 10. Every big streamer you can name has made it. Had a company behind them, like Stream Steam or like that with VTubers. I only saw the first one. Yeah, see, I was the hipster guy. I was like, nah, fuck it, I'm not gonna watch it, and I never did. I've never
Honestly,
even seen.
One wasn't bad. It was an interesting concept and an overall.
Yeah.
If you
I mean, the
go in
story
before you knew about Avatar and you just saw it in the store and picked it up and go, "What the fuck is this?"
It was
That's
pretty
how
good.
I found about it.
Yeah. It's fine, but I think at this point it's just like
It's
just to
overhyped.
just to say that I've never seen it is worth more than actually seeing it at this point to me.
Because like here's how I found out about it is I had a friend that was working at Best Buy and he worked the Magnolia store and he was in, he did post-production film stuff and I did it, as well for a while. And I'd always go in there and we'd shit talk and see about whatever. And I'd ask him, is there anything cool that had come out recently? And we'd talk about movies and shit. And he's like, yeah, you should check out Avatar. It's a pretty interesting visual movie. He says, sit back, watch it. He says, it's a long movie, but see what happens. Bought it. And then I was like, holy shit, that was an interesting movie. Did they just tail fuck?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's like I've also never sat down and watched all of the Titanic either. I've never seen that movie.
Spoilers, it's at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, and I know that the ship sinks. I'm fine. I got it.
The thing is, we actually watched it once in middle school. Our teacher brought it in, and we had like 3 days where we watched it for language arts because my teacher didn't feel like doing the fucking curriculum.
They were hungover.
I would not be surprised.
Here's a story I just saw a headline for. Valve Shipping Partners, CEVA Logistics, leaks shipping data in the cyber attack, including names, addresses, and phone numbers of Steam Machine and Steam controller buyers.
Haha, joke's on you. I'm too poor for any of that shit.
I'm
Haha.
glad I didn't buy one yet. If this Xbox controller ever fully quits me, I'll probably buy a Steam controller. I've heard nothing but good things. And it's $100, like a new controller like Xbox or Sony, they're 80 anyway. So
Exactly. Just go for one that can actually connect to your fucking Steam account.
yeah.
Or just get old school.
There was also a thing about Blizzard. So yeah, Bethesda developers. I'll just put this. Bethesda developers at the CWA union members bought a Scabby the Giant Rat inflatable rat to put up a wall of red flags outside the Bethesda offices, Maryland, to protest the Microsoft's recent Xbox layoffs. 800 red flags represent workers who have been laid off since July. So the workers are red flags? I don't know if their messaging is that great. This was my response.
Oh no, anyway.
I just like the giant rat.
So that was a funny thing. Y'all got fired for wasting your money on inflatables. Yeah. Everything gets leaked, man, and they want a real ID for everything too. Yeah, I'm never giving my ID away.
I mean, if you think about it, your ID is already out there because they have you in a database to give you an ID in the first place. So your ID is already fucking out there. You give your ID for alcohol, you give your ID for cigarettes, you give your ID when you're going to the doctor. Your ID is already out there. So what's the goddamn difference?
Well, it's just, yeah, it's just, if you minimize it more, it's going to be better.
Or just be like me and be perpetually broke and apparently unhireable because no one in town wants to hire
Not
my
for
broke.
voting for some reason. Yeah, exactly. Look, a fat squirrel.
Squirrel! Oh, that chunker
chunk.
ready for winter.
I am liking it now that cute animal videos are like getting in my algorithm.
See, it does help me sending you stupid shit.
Oh yeah, here's the thing that I sent you too.
Yeah, the solar eclipse.
Oh, Battlefield 6 free trial is happening. Oh, look at there. Oh, I
You
don't think I
pissed
can
off
show
all
that.
of our people, so let's go ahead and try and do a free trial so people come back.
I can't show that. Can you see that on the bottom that I can't show on the thing? Can you see the little thumbnail?
Titties?
Yeah.
What's wrong with the titties?
I can't show it on Twitch.
But they're real. Gooner Dan won't have an issue if they're real. He only has an issue if they're fake. Like me.
Fake titty.
He don't like fake titty or anime thighs.
How dare he?
Exactly. He only wants to goon to Pokimane and shit.
Gross.
Oh man, I need to give me some of these.
Taser gloves?
Yep. Yeah, gross, man. She's not fine looking at all. Stop resisting!
I scream like a little girl and pee myself. Go back with the glove.
You're freaking flopping on that. Holy cow.
Honestly, some of those sound effects just reminded me of the videos of watching dudes try the pain period simulator. Or the birthing simulator. That shit. Fucking funny.
Okay, what else do we need to touch on? Is there anything else? Was we missing something?
I mean, the Battlefield Top Gun trailer is about the only thing I saw, other than some interesting solar eclipse images.
What's the Top Gun trailer? It's just the F-14, right? Is that it?
I didn't watch it. I just saw an official trailer, and I was like, maybe.
I remember talking about it.
It looks like an F-18.
There's the story.
It's a cinematic trailer.
There's the story of that game dev I posted who flat said, we'd rather you pirate our games instead of buying it on key resellers.
Yeah, which doesn't make any sense to me because I don't see, like, okay. Like I've used CD keys quite a bit. It is possible that it is like a, you know, somebody gets a free key and they sell it to on there. That is possible. But what I feel like happens a lot of times is, you know, Steam will do their big sale. They'll sell all these games for like $5 or whatever, and then people just buy multiple fucking codes, and then turn around and make $1 off of each one of them. That's the way I see most of the key resellers. But like, maybe it's all, you know, maybe it's all people who fucking got free shit, and then they're fucking them over. I don't know.
From what I understood, they just want their keys sold through Steam. So they're like, if you're not buying it off of Steam, just pirate that shit.
Yeah.
If it's too expensive, just pirate that shit. And I'm like, okay.
Fucking Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, visit the site. Fuck's sake. I keep trying to click on the trailer in Discord and it won't fucking pull up. It's just a fucking screenshot. Yeah, because that's what Tom Cruise did.
You were not seeing it. We're on X.
This is why I don't play that fucking game anymore. All right, Battlefield 6, 10 hours ago. How to play. Screenshot. I don't see the fucking trailer. This is just the pilot skin. That's it.
No, I got the trailer as soon as I clicked that link.
It didn't bring it brought me here. There's no fucking trailer. I clicked the link, it brought me to Battlefield Intel. There's no
Click the link again.
I did. It just zooms in, bro.
I've literally got it.
Okay, here. Finally it fucking pulled up.
Good morning, aviators. You're here because you are the best.
Is there going to be an actual
enemy carrier?
It's a whole game mode from what I understand.
Aircraft and ground support.
That'd be cool. Who said that about key selling sites? I don't remember. I'll have to look it up in a second.
Vulnerable. Breach and neutralize the carrier. Success comes down to the man or woman in the box.
Indie game dev urged players to pirate their game instead of buying from Steam code resellers. If any of our games are too expensive for you and you are going to use a code site, just pirate it. That is Dice Hit.
Dice Hit. There's an actual mode where you're flying jets. Well, I guess that'd be cool. There is an F-14 Tomcat and an F-18. And fucking surface to air. And RedSec. Fucking Battle Royale. Whoops, wrong button. I didn't mean to click that. Yeah, I figured it's still a music.
How can we make it to where people can't watch our shit on their streams without it being silent? Ooh, I know.
I do too.
I use some key resellers to get
Yeah,
games
I
cheaper. I
used-
mean, no judgment there. No judgment there at all. I'm thinking of using a couple of sites myself so I can play some games without having to pay an arm and a leg. So I got like a whole whopping $5. And if I can find something for $5 on a reseller site, I'm gonna get it for $5.
All right, I guess. Introducing Gauntlet Fighter Squeak.
Oh, it's a full like air dogfight.
Yeah. But will they give you a fucking training mode to learn how to fly the stupid planes? Because
of course
they
not.
Fucking haven't done that. You can jump in one and you crash it 3 seconds later because like I said earlier, the controls are the most unintuitive fucking dog shit I've ever played with. That's cool though. I know they've actually added air battles.
I mean, that would probably be pretty fun to actually try dogfighting in that. Like everybody dogfighting. There's no ground troop, just everybody in the air.
If you want to do dogfights like that, you could always go and play fucking War Thunder.
Right.
GG got deals on the site. Browse deals, both official stores and key sellers. There you go.
Like War Thunder, they have whole modes already set if you just want to do dogfights. You don't need to buy a whole ass new game, and War Thunder's free.
Yeah, they're constantly leaking shit. Somebody from the military is always saying, "Oh, here's the manual on this airplane. This is how this actually works. So we can fix it and make the game more accurate." Because it's just about like once every month or so, I'll see a post randomly come up where it's a counter says days since War Thunder. Or classified intel
military documents
leaked. Yep.
Yeah, chat tried to get me into playing War Thunder so hard. I don't enjoy the game.
I mean, that's
sure, I enjoy being a little lawnmower. You know what I don't enjoy? Not seeing the other little lawnmower that's twice my size hidden in bushes because you put a bush on the front and I'm fucking blind, and the next thing I know I've hit nothing and I'm dead already. And they're like, damn, I thought you'd last longer. It's like, you know what? Suck a dick and pay me more money.
I thought your mom would last longer.
No, not gonna lie, the only reason I fucking played War Thunder last time is because he paid me like $50 and I'm like, I bet.
Done.
And that is the only way I'll play War Thunder now. You want me to play that fucking game that I hate? Pay me!
I'm flipping through. Wow, First Senate is still putting out new characters. Cool.
So I wound up looking at Echoes of Aincrad, or whatever it's called. It does not seem to be doing well.
Yeah, go figure.
Also, neither is Game Freak's Beast of Reincarnation.
Yeah, so actually Helmsman said he was playing that.
Ooh, I just looked at the max player on Steam.
It's not bueno, bro.
It peaked at 19,000, barely 20,000, and now it's floating maybe 600.
Yeah, you'll never see
from what it sounds like, the Echoes of Aincrad, they're sitting there boasting, oh, it's an open MMORPG. Except everything I started reading about it, it was like, oh yeah, no, if you go out of its safety zones, quote unquote, it just instantly teleports you back. You are not a main character. You are a side character forced to follow the main character on his specific storyline. I'm like, so they lied.
Yeah.
Big surprise. It's almost like I knew it wasn't going to turn out well once they said they weren't putting in the effort to make more than like 3 levels.
Yep. No, I'm at the point now where I will never buy an SAO title as much as I want to play the MMO.
Right. Yeah, and okay, as much as we've talked, as much as we shit on like the AAA space, which I think they ought to be shit on, I think AA will get closer to it. Like, as much as the gripes I had about Power World earlier, it's still the closest thing to like an open world 3D, like creature capture battle game like that, like that you're gonna get. That Animo game comes out. It got an official like pre-order.
Man, fuck them. At this point, I'm just salty.
Right. But like that's the only other one that's coming out at this point.
I tried so hard to get into every single beta, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we see your interest. Hee hee. Let me in."
Yeah, they didn't want to.
Fuck them. They don't like bees. I understand. Bees don't like you neither.
They just don't realize you're the bee's knees.
Yay! The bees will remember this.
I'm scrolling through game trailers and I don't really see anything jumping out in the new ones. So, nothing there. Is 9:46.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a lot. So I know there's a couple more games that come out in September that look pretty good, like the Phantom Blade and all them or whatever. But Yeah, I don't really know of anything like super big coming out. Is there anything on the horizon you guys are looking forward to?
Not really. Most of my stuff still has a to be announced date trailer on them, like the island where dolls hang and things like that. There is no fucking release date on that shit yet, because they're just not. I'm always looking out for more horror games to play, preferably not Dead by Daylight-esque. I'm really tired of that fucking genre. It's not fun. People can sit there and squeal and say it is fun. You're lying to yourself and you're lying to me, and I don't approve.
So what'd you say? You're looking for more horror games?
Yes.
But aren't
Thunderman.
That aren't Dead by Daylight-esque. I'm tired of that genre.
Yeah, okay.
I want a single player or even multiplayer, but not player versus player multiplayer.
Right.
I want to be scared, not pissed off.
Yep. Okay.
If I want to play Dead by Daylight-esque, I'll just go back to that cancerous ass fucking game itself.
Looking forward to Resident Evil Veronica remake next year.
Yes.
Yeah, I still need to play Resident Evil 9. Actually, I probably still need to play Resident Evil 8.
I figure in October I'll start doing a Resident Evil marathon, because with the Steam family I'm in, they've got basically all of them right now, so I got oodles caboodles to play.
The man who bought the UK.
Elon Musk? I fucking called it!
How much?
Can't be that expensive. They ruined everything worth.
This has got to be from Grok Image too.
It's mine now.
Autonomous baby.
Yeah, Elon Musk posted that.
Fantastic.
Oh yeah, let's look at this.
Yeah.
Great still frame to freeze on.
Yep.
Honestly,
Yep.
if you watch the trailer on Steam, it looks kind of fucking cool. I think they've got Rapunzel there for it.
Yeah.
I love the
Yeah.
design. I love the design.
With the dragon hair.
Yes.
Right here.
I want to play it so bad. Hot chicks and monsters. Let's go. That's the fact that it's a hack and slash. I love hack and slash.
Me too.
Yeah, no, I am so excited for Swords and Slippers.
So I did the Patreon thing. I thought you could download a version of the game. I never did it, but I think if you paid for Patreon, you could download whatever working version of the game they had.
Awesome.
I think
I never ended up checking that out.
I never did either, but
because it always seemed like it was close to coming out with a beta or coming out, so I just was
yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's just releasing soon. So I was like, just been keeping a small, attentive, bit to it, and
yeah,
I mean, there's yesterday or today.
There's definitely more like details and stuff in the environments now. I don't know. I'm curious. Hopefully, 100K wish list is under 100 hours, 100K followers on X. But I don't know. There's no actual release date or anything yet. So
Still waiting on that, but I can at least say I'm kind of hyped for it.
Yeah, same. All right. What the hell?
What the heck? Professional log chopper, got it.
Yeah, but look at that shirt.
Holding on for dear life.
Yeah. That's not on purpose. That's not on purpose.
All right, but you two sound tired, and I took a fucking power nap in the middle of this, so.
Yeah, you did get it.
Wasn't exactly my plan to, but damn. Lore.
I'm scrolling through, see if there's anything
More golf carts.
popping out.
Still haven't gotten coffee yet. I got sidetracked. The embarrassment woke me up.
Shit.
Probably still gonna go get some coffee. I don't give a damn. Coffee taste.
All right.
Almost done with the stem for my flower.
Nice.
I can post more of it. I wonder if I started doing hand cam crocheting, how much that would kill my chat.
No, it all depends. Like, do what you gotta do.
It takes me hours, but damn, is it relaxing. The only issue then would be the fact that I go really quiet when I'm crocheting because I'm literally just kind of lost in my mind listening to YouTube videos.
Lost in the
It's
sauce.
my happy place.
Yeah,
I am. I am
doesn't-
lost in the yarn sauce.
It doesn't work. You'd have to chat a lot.
I don't
Or
know
just
how
get
to
one of those
chat.
ASMR mics and just do it right next to that, and I'm sure somebody would get their rocks off to it.
There you go. There you go.
I mean, if there's a will, there's a way.
What?
Don't question it. Do you really want to know? Mountain Dew, science. What?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Left-handed Baja Blast.
Okay, so when we drink it, it's supposed to taste like democracy, right?
Freedom.
Yes.
My fingers! It's a long
I have heard that the Masters of the Universe movie that's on Amazon Prime is actually, or it's on Amazon Prime now. It's actually pretty good.
Okay.
I heard that it was pretty good, yeah. Like, a lot of folks dissed it when it was in theaters, and then it came out, and they're like, oh yeah, no, it was actually pretty good. I'm like, make up your fucking mind.
Is it good or is it bad? Is it good or
I don't
is
know
it
if the
bad?
theaters actually dissed it that much, but
Y'all seen that one poster that the Canadian theater had to do for Spider-Man New Day?
No.
Oh, it is fantastic. So they didn't get any posters sent to them. So one of the dudes had to draw it for them. And it's fantastic. See if I can find it. I'm really bad at figuring out how to search things on Twitter, but I am determined to find this now because it is a work of art.
But the deeper you go, the more it wants back.
Load, you cocksucker.
Down here, you lose your nerve before you lose anything worth keeping.
There it is.
What the hell?
I think I have this saved on my wish list already, if it is what I think it is, but I can't remember the name of it.
No heroes down here.
Okay.
Yeah, sent it in the Discord. It is a beautiful poster. But this one theater in Canada was not sent any promotional posters for the brand new day. So they had one of their employees draw one. And it's the best.
Fuck. I can't. Is it just a picture or is there a link? There's the link. There it is. Nice.
Dude actually wrote an apology at the bottom. It's like, no,
Yeah.
dude, you gave us a fucking masterpiece here, and if it didn't sell hundreds of copies of tickets, I'm disappointed in the universe.
Yep.
That deserves all the praise.
That is true.
We got
Fucking
one
work of art.
One motherfucker here, this hand-drawn message just said, not clever. People hyping up low effort like it's art is why everything stays cheap. The fuck? Where does this bitch even come from?
Well, we can see who doesn't have any joy and whimsy in their life.
I don't have any
Or
joy and
little
whimsy in my
Karen.
life. I can see it's fucking funny.
I mean, you have
Right.
joy and whimsy. You enjoy watching people crash out on fucking golf carts and shit. So there is joy and whimsy in that. I might be depressed, but I still have joy and whimsy, and farts still make me giggle. So it's like, obviously that one has never laughed in their life. It's a sad, sad existence.
I'm getting tired and really want to hit the bed. Thanks for the stream. It was fun. Yeah, thank
we'll see
you.
you
Thanks
later,
for
man.
hanging out. Yeah, we're probably gonna end here pretty quickly anyway. So
They got to get some sleep.
it's time. It's time for bed. Thank you for joining. It's been freaking awesome. This was a much better one. Trying to get the podcast back on a more positive note. It's just like everything's fucking depressing.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So
But thank you, everybody, for joining. Be sure to take care of yourselves. The world might be a bleak and dreary place, but remember that boobs can always make you smile.
yep, probably.
If they
Yeah, I
don't,
might have to
something's
test
really
that.
wrong.
Might have to go test that.
I mean, tits make me smile, and I'm pretty sure I'm straight, I think.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well.
Test it today.
Yeah, it's just, just one of them deals. So,
Yep.
All right, guys, we'll have a good one. We'll catch you on next week. Sorry, there was a hot chick on the.
He got distracted.
See?
Bubs.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Okay. We'll catch you guys next Thursday. Anything happening now between? I guess I'll talk about my rib competitions I'm doing this weekend. That should be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see.
I hope to finish the cover that I'm working on, but beyond that. Oh, and I get to do a little bit of voice acting on Tuesday, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I'll be able to talk
sweet.
more about what that's been going on. Been working on that project with the group since last year, and it sounds like episode 1 is almost finished being edited. And if it comes out, I will happily splatter the link to that shit everywhere because I'm very excited to show off everybody's hard work.
Nice.
Not my product. I'm just one of the characters in it.
Cool.
But I love the group. They are so sweet.
Nice.
Sounds like fun.
Heck yeah. Well, god! I just realized.
Oops.
No, the fucking Ned, the buddy in the Spider-Man movies.
Yeah.
Dude is a fucking natural conehead.
Yeah.
It's me, CEO.
Oh my god. You good there, Knight?
Yep.
So, yeah, sorry, saw that, thought I'd share. Cool. All right, thank you guys. Yeah, it'll all get better soon. Everybody have a good one. We'll see you next week.
Get some good rest and take care of yourselves, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.